And then
No.
Hi, hello. We're here. It's been 1 week since you saw our faces.
Has it though?
For probably most of these people on the channel, probably.
We were live last week.
I mean, Wednesday and Friday.
Nice.
But thank you guys for coming and hanging out. We are going to go around the room, introduce ourselves, and then get going with. Y'all started a hype train? JJ with the 30 months, Jesus. But thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. We'll go ahead and get started with Thrawn.
Thrawn, I am a human envoy / the captain of this crew. My last name on some planets is Venser. I think on this planet it's Vancer for some reason. Not by my choice.
I pronounced it right. Everybody else just misheard me.
Yeah, it's Venser Second Chensers. It's a very thick accent.
Bruce is just trying to fight tonight.
Yeah. Wake up, choose violence.
Yeah,
I did.
That's Bruce.
I did today. No, us. Next up, we got Freedom 11.
Freedom 11 here. Finally having a body again. It's nice. We did some things. I will shoot stuff from far away, and once we get back on our ship again, I'll be a gunner and shoot stuff in space. Pew pew.
Well said. Next up, we got Otto.
I'm Otto. I'm the Brenrear, or Otter, either one. Engineer and sniper, but my sniping skills have been lacking lately, so I gotta get those numbers up. But that's about it.
Next up, we got Denver.
Hey y'all, Denver. I put the voice on this time to make sure I could get the intro done. Yeah, Tieflin, operative. I'm a pilot. Used to know a lot. Now I know a lot less because I died, came back, had to trade some knowledge for some shit. But yeah, that's me, baby. Ain't nothing but backflips.
Beautiful. Next up, we got Zurat.
that would be me. I am Zurat. I am a Sharon Mystic. On the ship, I serve as the magic officer. But down here on land, I am a combat healer, peacemaker, and gosh, all around just great person, really. There was another thing, but I forgot it. So
I think it was humble was for what you forgot.
yeah, I'm humble.
Gotcha.
That's
Super smart.
Oh, MC of Howls. That's what it was gonna be.
Next up, we have Ferrix.
I'm just a magic guy. That's all I do. And break trucks. That's about it. I'm human, technomancer. That's me. Simple.
Last but not least, Domino.
I'm Domino, the Vesk Vanguard chief mate, and the main mediator of the group. Usually, I'm the one negotiating terms between the two factions we're trying to make peace with. But sometimes I have to step out of my safety zone and knock a few heads.
Interesting.
Aren't you built for that?
Doesn't mean it's what I like to do.
Yeah, you guys
You know
have
what? You're
Domino
right.
all wrong. Domino
I'm
actually
sorry.
doesn't like violence. He just has to go to it.
Domino's actually a painter.
Yeah. With
Y'all be forcing me to be violent.
That checks out.
I think you were the one that suggested trial by combat.
Domino is actually a baker in his before he joined.
in a past life.
For some people, trial by combat's the only way they speak.
It's true. Last we left off, you guys were able to go ahead and kill the Hugelsmorph. And you guys did keep the remaining leftover bullets as you guys went ahead and united the Swamp Pact as well as the Night Stalker packs, as Varg and Trald sort of worked together to sit down and eventually plan a meal out where they would go ahead and come up with some sort of plan to work together. As you guys went back to one of the hideouts to go ahead and get some rest, you guys were interrupted in the middle of rest by a entity that appeared, seemed to have collect a piece of Denver. As you guys were able to go ahead and fight it off, thanks to some research that Ferrix was able to complete during the trip, looked around and found in ash the word collected. As it all was sort of happening, you guys did notice that the power sort of flickered a little bit and a red light began to blink next to the entrance, where you guys were the entrance into the safe house. You guys aren't exactly sure what the blinking resembled, or what you guys could go ahead and deal with it. But you guys did go ahead and finish out your rest. So that way you have your spells back. If you were missing some HP, you got a little bit of HP back, and you got your stamina points back and resolve points back as well. But that is where we're going ahead and picking up. You guys do have, I believe, just 2 packs remaining before you guys have talked and met with at least every single one of the packs.
Let's roll out.
Autobots, roll out.
Where are we rolling out to?
Let's check the map and see how far this next place is.
All right, getting that pulled up. One note, work with me here, please.
We need to meet with the Windhide.
Mm-hmm. As well as
Cold Claw.
Yeah, the Cold Claws and the Windhides.
Well, we're right next to the Cold Claws right now. Olaf is just on the other side of that hill, but Sunny is right next to the Windhides. Don't you think we should check out what happened over there?
I'm sure she can handle herself.
I feel like you would care more about her, since you guys seem to have been close when we all met.
She said it herself. We've only known each other for a few days. Well, at the time.
I'm beginning to
I mean,
understand
we're not more than that. And I walk away.
We are here.
Are we in the truck right now?
You guys are currently you guys just got ready for the day. I'm assuming you guys are having this conversation as you guys are go ahead and beginning to head into the vehicle. Are you guys wanting to wait until the night again to go ahead and travel? Or did you want to go ahead and leave right after the 8 hours of rest?
Probably right after the 8 hours. We don't have much information on the Cold Claws, do we? Like, they're not
They're probably nocturnal like everyone else.
Sounds like a question for the captain. What are we doing, Cap?
How far do we have to go? How many hours?
To Olaf?
Yeah.
15 minutes that way.
Mm,
To
pretty
Mitz,
risky.
like 3 days that way.
I'm not gonna lie, it's real nice to pass off face duties.
Yeah, I mean, if we're 15 minutes away, let's get in the truck and go see. Do we know where this? Or are we going to run into another situation where we got to go into a dark cave and search around, or do we know anything about this group?
I think this is the group out here that just wants to fight everybody. Am I right?
Oh shit!
I think I'm right.
This is the most aggressive of the
Yeah,
packs from what we
There
were
it
told.
is. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna get out there, and they're gonna be like, "Who the hell?" And then I'm not gonna even stop. We're just gonna push Domino out, and Domino's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm the biggest and baddest. Let me see your boss." And then Chief gonna come out. Domino's gonna like fist fight the boss one time, just like yeah, and earn respect that way. And then everything. Then boom, easy one. Check it off the list.
Okay. Yeah. No, I see zero problems with that plan. Let's get in the truck.
Go that way.
Yep. Yeah. See, because I figure we push Domino out of the truck while we're moving, because he's always complaining about don't hit me unless you're going to give me entropy. So I figure falling out of the truck has got to be worth something. That way he just like starts it up and is already like one step closer to being good to go.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. And I'm like herding people out the door.
I'm going. Yeah. No, that sounds great.
Hold on. I got to cast stuff real quick.
Oh, yeah. No, we can't die. Hang on. Everybody come back. Don't die.
I got to put your ponchos on.
We're all riding a big high from killing the Hoogle Smorf.
Dude, the Hooper Schmoof out there was a good one. That was a good fight.
That was a good fight. I was there.
I got chucked.
Oh yeah,
See
I saw
how it
that.
ran away from me.
Who needs it? Let's see.
Ran away from me because it didn't want to have to throw me again. It knew that it couldn't.
I think. Who wants to be grouped with who? I guess that's the real question. Who wants to stay 30 feet apart?
What's the weather?
You know what one group's gonna have to be.
Cold. But it is darker. As you guys do step outside, this is you look around, it is heavily cloudy. It is extremely dark outside, darker than you've ever seen it on this planet. But it's not enough to like need dark vision or anything like that to kick into effect. But it is significantly darker. Very thick, dark clouds roll overhead. The first time you guys haven't seen a clear sky.
Oh shit! A storm is a brewing.
Is it a J storm? A J Bruce?
Nice, good one.
I don't know how I feel about. Maybe we wait out the storm in our nice shelter.
Yeah,
that has warmth.
Or this is the perfect time to leave because none of the enemies are going to be out either.
What if it's a swarm storm?
If the enemies can't be out, there's no way in hell we can be out.
So, I mean, the concept of a swarm storm is one that's been raised pretty nicely there. I heard about one. I seen one. It was not fun.
Gatorade.
So, safe house till the storm's over.
Can you recall what you saw during this swarm storm? I was just there.
I seen it from a distance. I wasn't actually in it.
Well, okay.
Somebody pointed at it. It was like, "Hey, you see that big ass cloud over there? Swarm storm. Don't go that way." And I was like, "Oh shit! All right, thanks, man."
Like, what color was it, or
looked like a storm.
Just like a cloud.
Yeah, like a big old cloud of bugs.
Big old cloud of bugs. So like a black or like a dark gray.
It was a cloud that was going like what a.
Oh, so okay, all right. So an audible cloud. Got it. It's very odd.
No, the audible cloud is the place that stores all your audio books later when you're trying to not listen to them. This is completely different.
Oh, okay. Auditory cloud. There we go.
There we go. Yep. Boom.
Got it. I'll just fix it real quick. Okay. All right. Watch out for auditory clouds that are buzzing and black in color. Yes. Okay. Cool. Swarm storm.
Can I roll survival to predict the weather?
Yes, you absolutely can. Go ahead.
Can I roll perception to see if it's a swarm storm?
Yes, you can roll perception.
I love that. Oh my god.
I got 20 on survival.
Okay. Is there a DC listed for that?
You must spend at least 1 minute observing the surrounding area and its current weather patterns. You can predict the weather an additional day in advance for every 5 points which your dog exceeds. 15. The base DC is 15.
Okay.
Adjusted by DM.
And you rolled a 20?
Yep.
that is going to be the DC because you have not been to this planet or seen this sort of weather before. But you've seen they definitely look like storm clouds. That you can definitely tell by the shape of the cloud. They're very full. But it's interesting because even on the clear days that you guys have spin around and been through here, you guys not even seen a cloud yet. It's been completely clear skies, but almost overnight a large cloud appears, and it's over, not just over obviously just your guys' area, but as far as you can see in every direction, there is just a large amount of clouds that are all just very poofy.
Can I tell if it's probably going to last up to 24 hours?
Hard to tell just because of how, like, there's no seemingly break in the clouds, so you won't be able to tell, like, if it's close to ending or close to, or if it's just the beginning. I would probably say it'd be, if it's not at 24 hours, it'd probably be just a little over.
I don't know if the storm is going to stop anytime soon. Or the clouds look pretty dark.
We only have to go 15 minutes, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's gear up, drive over there. If they attack us, we'll just come back. If shit hits the fan, we'll just turn around and go back. Worst case scenario, we die.
Like it.
But that's always been the worst case scenario. You know what I mean? Worst case scenario where we live, we just wait out the storm with them and get to talk strategy.
You just live here.
Matt, what'd you get on that perception check for a swarm storm?
14.
14? Yeah. You've never really seen a swarm storm, and based off what Denver described, this does not look like a swarm storm.
Gotcha. Sounds good. Hey, Denver. Not a swarm storm.
Oh, hell yeah. Thanks for checking. Appreciate you.
You're welcome. I tried talking to it. Nothing happened.
I'm not sure how I feel about that one.
You don't want me to talk to swarm?
I'm not going to tell you who you cannot talk to because that feels even weirder. I just kind of forgot that y'all share a wavelength. It's like radio frequencies and whatnot. I'm fine. It's a disregard. We're good.
Well, to let everyone know, I have not heard anything in the past couple days since we left Mulmer.
So they like switched frequencies or what?
They're waiting. Or maybe I can't, if they're underground, it might not reach up this far. I'm not sure exactly the reach on swarm telepathy.
Now my question is, I don't have a question. Never mind. I thought I did. I'm a liar. Disregard.
Excellent. To Olaf.
Olaf. Huzzah.
All right, as you guys go ahead and, I guess, are you guys casting spells? Are you guys waiting till it's... What is the plan
So we
here,
go
Ferrix?
now.
Going now?
Oh, we're going now. Are you gonna cast some spells on us so we don't die?
Yeah, I just need to know the groupings. Who's going where? Who's going to be within 30 feet of who?
I'm good on my own.
I'm gonna be about 30. I'll be within 30 feet of your mom. Just saying that.
It's going to be very difficult because she's on Absalom. So it's going to be outside my spell range. So it's not going to work. Is there anybody else you want to be within 30 feet of?
I don't know. Whoever's gonna be in the cab, that's where I'm gonna be. So
I'll be in the back.
Kind of like
I'll be in the
dodgeball,
back.
picking teams.
Okay.
So Otto, Freedom 11, and Domino in the back.
team.
And
Okay.
then me, Rix, and Zerat in the cab. Denver, you don't get to go. You have to stay home.
all right. I mean, good luck. Last time Rex drove a truck, they crashed it through a building. So
You know, that's a good point. You're coming. No, that's a good point. You're coming.
Look, it was for a good reason. It wasn't just like my foot got stuck on the accelerator because I was really excited about the drawing I was making or anything. So
That was way too specific not to be true.
yeah, that seems like a lie.
well, you two were sleeping, so you won't know.
It got you like 2 or 3 Vesk points.
That currency we're exchanging now. Can you give us a Vesk point total that for everybody in the party real quick?
We tried to get that. He keeps changing the numbers.
It's a cryptocurrency. You know how it is.
What can I buy
Yeah.
with my Vesk points?
You can buy
Respect.
more Vesk points.
Okay, that seems pretty good.
It's a pyramid scheme. I'm out.
Buy more.
Denver's in my downstream. This is gonna be great.
Whoever's in my downstream.
You can use them to pay for NFTs.
They're all NFTs of me going
That's
with different hats.
Different hats.
If you're lucky, you can get the limited edition one.
It's me in a
That's the
pirate
mold.
hat.
Oh shit.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
the
go with
Pirate hat.
I was gonna go with a flamingo hat, so I'm way off. Here I am.
No, flamingo is there's actually 20 of those ones. It's not as rare as you'd think.
Yeah.
I think we might have digressed.
So
Digressed.
you guys
Alright,
go ahead and
Back team, front team, boom, done.
head to Olaf, where it is pretty damaged as well, as you guys did hear over the radio weeks and weeks ago whenever the attack first happened. But
That was ages ago.
yeah, it's in game. I think it's been roughly about 2.5 weeks. You guys have been on this one particular planet. As you guys get closer, a lot of the buildings are still standing. You can see there's definitely a lot of holes inside of buildings, or all the glass has been shattered in, but all the structures still stand. Olaf is still one of these smaller, a smaller town, but unlike Mulmer that had like the warming areas for people to go through, it didn't have any of those. So you do see that all the streets and all the passageways are sort of just covered with snow currently. You guys do see there are multiple vehicles parked next to these buildings. All have a good layer of snow on top of them, and look like haven't been moved in quite some time. But you do see there are multiple mounds in the middle of the street here. You guys are entering. If you guys are looking at roll 20 from the north.
Perception check.
Okay.
16.
16. Looking real quick.
Is
Do
there
we
a
have?
Thrawn?
Is this
Oh,
dim
it's
lighting or
way
anything
down
like
here
that?
for some reason.
Yeah, for some reason.
All right, I just had to go check out that truck real quick.
Just yeet.
You made it back really fast.
It
Are
was
you
cold.
trying to perceive, like, with your eyes, or are you trying to use your blind sight there, Domino?
Both.
Both.
I mean, I might as well use. I mean, after 60 feet, it'd have to be eyesight, which would be at a -4.
Hey, what was your total? I'm sorry.
16.
16. You do not hear or see anything. It's just a completely quiet town. At least
And then
within the 60 feet of where you are.
These mounds. Don't get anything from them.
Nope, they are just snow-covered mounds in the middle of the street.
I mound in the middle of the street.
What are we looking for?
Any
We're
sense
looking
of life.
for the leader. Let's clear out these buildings, sort of one by one, so you know what we're walking into here. I say walking this direction. And I want to is there a window I can peek through or something?
Yeah, all the windows are definitely busted open, but you can go ahead and peek through. When you peek in through this window, go ahead and roll perception for me there, Thrawn.
25.
25. You go ahead and peek through. You can definitely see there's been blood splattered sort of just all over the first floor of this building. It is just a 2-story building. It looks like there's a bunch of shelving units inside. It used to be a general store of some kind. But blood sort of just spattered everywhere. There doesn't seem like any product left on the shelves or anything like that. But you do see that there is a door on the back that says employees only. That's sort of cracked open just a little bit.
See you there?
Looks like it's been looted, which is a good sign for us. Let me go check this door out real quick. And where was it, in the back here or something?
Yeah, it's just in the back right corner of it. But you go ahead,
like crack it open real slow.
Yeah, you go ahead and crack it open real slow. As you do, you go ahead and open it up, and you do see there is a single skeleton, roughly 6.5 feet tall, that's sort of just like laid up against a chair. And you can definitely tell there are heavy teeth marks on the bone, almost all over the body.
Seems clear.
Clear.
Domino, as you're sort of waiting for stuff to go through, from behind both the left and right buildings in the middle here, you begin to hear what it sounds like the crunching of snow on both sides.
People coming
Where?
around us. Just
All right,
get in cover.
they covered.
And each square right now is 5 feet, right?
Yeah, that's correct. I will go ahead and give everyone 1 round to do a full turn before moving forward. If you guys would like to do something specific, we will go ahead and start with Thrawn. If there's anything you'd like to prepare, anything you'd like to move, anything you'd like to do.
I would like to tell everyone to go to the opposite sides of the street. I'll just move over here.
Okay.
And I'll pull out a grenade, I guess.
Sick.
Leaving Ferrix out in the middle of the street, just like
Trying to
"I don't know where
sustain the
go."
spell. No! Next up, we have Freedom 11.
Going to just chill right here and look around and
I'm assuming you want to go ahead and pull out your weapon and prepare?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. all prepared.
Are you just
waiting
wanting to
for shit to happen.
ready an attack? I'm assuming.
Yeah, ready an attack.
Cool.
Can hide.
Can hide. I mean, you'd have to either hide or ready a attack. I think it's either one would take your action.
Yeah, ready an attack for sure.
Next up, we have Otto.
All right, am I unmuted now?
Yep.
Yep.
There we go. Yeah. I mean, the gun's already out.
Yep.
So I guess I'll just, if anybody shows any sort of hostility towards us, I guess I'll take a shot.
Okay.
That's it for me.
Denver.
All right. I am going to get to the side of the street there and and just draw my laser pistol out, my azimuth laser pistol.
Mhm.
And out of curiosity,
Uh-huh.
would you consider this area either urban or constructed?
Both.
Hell yeah. My free runner feat kicks in.
Just your
First time I've
just
been
your
able to
feet.
use it.
Just your feet, though.
Yep.
I got those free runner arms if you
Mhm.
need them.
Dude, I've been wanting to get free runner knees so bad.
They're rare. They're rare. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the tough piece of the set to
That
get.
sounds so painful. Free runner knees just sounds real painful.
You got good knees at that point.
You'd hope
Until they're awful.
Right.
Until you can't walk.
Yep.
Zerat.
I'd like to just ready my azimuth laser rifle, and then cast just detect magic and just kind of do a sweep of the area, see if I see anything magical light up.
Yep. And what's the radius or what's the range on that? That you can.
60 foot in a cone. So
Okay, so you go ahead and scan through. You do not see any sort of magic within the 60 feet as you go ahead and just do a scan over what you have visible to you right now.
Gotcha.
Next up, we have Ferrix.
I'm gonna cast mirror image on myself,
Yes.
and then I'm going to just all four of us are just gonna walk over here.
As you guys look, and there's just 4 Ferrixes.
Oh wait,
Ferrix
actually, I
eye.
gotta roll a d4. Hold on, I forgot.
Fair eye?
Ferropotomy.
A murder of Ferrix.
It's actually foos.
Ah, that got
Yeah.
me.
It's hard
Is
to
it- Is it a Ferrix?
Yeah. Just let me know how many Ferrixes appear, by the way.
There's 3 other ones, so yeah.
It's
there's
an
four.
of foos.
Is it an indecision of Ferrixes?
Yeah.
An indecisive amount of Ferrixes appear.
Is it a hyper focus of Ferrix?
Yes. Hold on a second. I need to move you
Hold
real
on.
quick.
Hold on, I'll turn off the auras on
Thanks, Preach.
all the other ones.
Preach.
Big Preach. Okay.
Well, if you keep moving them, I can't do it.
I just like to keep you on your toes there, Drew.
I'm telling the mods.
Damn. All right, cool. And you
Mod-
should have access to all of those.
Yeah,
'Cause
they
I
just
just-
follow me around,
I
so
just-
it's probably a waste of resources. But
Well, you can move all of them now with just control clicking all of them. And, just
and then
move
you
them.
won't know which one I am. It'll
Exactly.
be great.
It's just next level. I thought of this ahead of time. Perfect, promise. And then last but not least, a Domino.
I'll just move up to the corner of this building here because that's the closest corner building that I heard them coming from.
'Kay.
I'm worried they might come around from this corner, but I'll take my chances. And I'll, equip my shield and my whip.
Okay.
Tacklash, not a whip.
Tactical lashing device.
It's the same issue as the sword cane. It's not a whip. It's a tacklash.
Does it have that issue?
Just want it.
I wouldn't want to.
Why.
It's like that because I wouldn't want to whip.
Oh yeah.
I want to whip. It's like if you could call a sword cane a regular sword, but you can't. So it's better than the sword cane.
Yeah, that's true.
A regular sword is definitely better than a sword cane. That's 100% correct.
But what if you get
Or
all
that a
tired?
regular cane is also better than a sword cane.
Also that.
Yeah.
But what if you have to go to a fencing party and you need to look good and also have a sword?
Bring a rapier or saber on your belt. It's more
What if you-
fashionable.
What if you can't have them in public? Like you have
What
to
if you
hide
can't
it. Like
walk?
it's underground or
Well,
I
then
guess.
it sucks to suck, dude.
Yeah, then I mean, you be better, I guess. Is the
Yeah.
Um,
Get good. Oh God, there's shit on the screen now.
Domino, as you sort of have that corner, you can go ahead and peek around. You go ahead and peek around, and you see two what look like just large beetles begin to unburrow from the snow as well as two of these individuals you have seen before, of the insect-like individuals that have one of the arms is a gun.
Nice.
But both the individuals that have the arm guns do have just a bright white coat of fur that sort of covers over them. But one thing you begin to see is because you did not see this creature before, as a winged individual sort of stands up, cracks their neck, and begins to take flight as wings off their back go into the air.
Jeepers creepers.
I need everyone to go ahead and roll initiative. And then we will go in show order here. Thrawn.
10.
F11.
You're muted. What was
16.
Otto.
Where is it? 5.
Nice.
A
Denver.
little 4 or 5.
4.
Thank you.
Denver.
It's a 20.
Zura.
22.
Ferrix.
6.
Domino.
11.
Wow, I think for the first time ever, Zura, you get to lead the charge. You do not see any sort of individual. Actually, I take that back. As you sort of are waiting at this corner and you're looking around magically, you do see these two winged individuals take to the sky, and they're roughly about 80 feet in the air, one on both sides.
Does it seem like they notice us?
I will allow either a judge intention or a perception to see if they are moving like they are noticing you, or if you want to judge and see if they are.
All right,
Sense
I'll just do
motive.
perception.
'Kay.
That's a 18.
18. They aren't looking directly down at you guys. They're sort of just flying up and just have got to their. Looks like with their peak, they looked like they stopped going directly up out of the snow. But they seem to like be looking around.
Okay. Then I'll go ahead and hold my action or drop my initiative, whatever, same thing. And hold a command spell, and then if one of those winged creatures, or if anyone starts to, approach us and get close, once they're in range, I'll cast the spell.
Okay. Denver.
All right, and from where I'm standing right now, I don't see really anybody, right?
No. You. So you would see the two winged individuals that you see that are currently up. Everyone from this position can see that because they are higher than the buildings are. Denver, you've seen this individual before. Same with Otto, as the similar looking sort of mutation that you guys saw take off from the rooftop when you guys were going through Mulmer.
Cool. Let me double check here. They are, but you said they're 80 feet up?
Correct.
Okay, so they are out of range then, I think. So if it's 70 out and then 80 up, like that's outside of my 80 feet of firing ability, I believe.
Yeah, and then I mean you could go for this another range increment, which is a -2 to hit.
You know what? I'm gonna do it, and we're gonna try to trick shot this.
Okay.
Try to trick attack it. I am going to use. I'm gonna try to use sleight of hand on this one as like my skill check for this. Because I'm trying to be real quiet with the way that I move around.
I like it.
And that is a 24 for the trick attack.
That'll succeed.
Hell yeah. And now for the attack with the pistol. That is that's a dirty 20 to hit for EAC.
That'll hit.
Hell yes. So now it is going to be for 12 points of damage.
And which one were you hitting? The one on the left or on the right?
I was hitting this one over. Oh, ping it. Damn it. Stupid thing.
One over there.
Yep, that one right there. That
Okay.
one. And since I landed the trick attack, it's flat-footed for everybody until the start of my next turn.
Heck. Yes.
Making sure. I have
How does that
ability
work
to
when they're in
trick,
the air?
They're just easier to hit. I shot them. You see them better.
Yeah, it just looks like they go ahead and take the shot, and you immediately sort of just like reel back from it as the shot goes right through one of the wings as they're sort of like flapping, and it sort of actually puts a large tear in the wing. And you begin to see it sort of drop down a little bit. It drops just like 5 feet down.
It says it's debilitating trick. Says when you succeed at both the skill check and the attack roll of your trick attack, which I did, you can make the target flat-footed or off target until the beginning of your next turn.
And would you like flat-footed or off target?
I think.
What does off target mean, please? Sorry.
Off target, it gives a -2 to attack rolls. So it's either -2 to AC or -2 to attack rolls. Their choice.
I think I'm actually going to make this thing off target.
Okay. So it's not flat-footed, it is off target.
Yes. I'm sorry, I did not know.
I was not trying to hassle you. I purely just want to know RP-wise on how you flat-foot a flying creature.
No, it just more or less would have just been like a winging sort of thing.
Hit it. It's like weird now for a second.
Yeah.
But yes, it's now taking a -2 to its attack rolls.
Okay.
Until my next turn.
Right. Perfect. I need to do this real quick.
Flat-footed, it also prevents attack of opportunities.
I need to remember that successfully landing my trick attack, like the check part of it, makes it flat-footed to me.
Yes.
I need to remember that.
That indeed would be helpful.
'Cause I'm just looking at it for the damage buff.
Indubitably.
Sorry, I'm adding their initiatives and stuff real quick. That's not the
How
right number.
dare you run a game?
I know, I'm the actual worst.
Inconceivable.
I'm sure these mounds are nothing, but if anyone knows, like, what's that spell? Summon undead or something. I have a hunch there's skeletons under them.
Seems weird.
Hiding, by the way, is a move action.
Nice. Do you actually get to move as well, or is it just where you are? You try to hide where you are.
It's both. You can move up to half your speed while hiding. But if you move more than half, you get a -10 to your stealth.
Oh, well, damn.
You get a +20 if you have total concealment.
All right. It is the flying individual's turns. They're going to go ahead and turn to where it came from. And it will go here to here. Here. And I need both sides to make reflex saves for me, please, as they open up their mouth and a breath of acid shoots out to both groups.
Does
That's
one of
not
them
a
get
high number.
within
Red acid?
Within what?
35 feet of me?
Yes, it does. You can go ahead and take your shot if you would like.
Anyone
Anyone that
a shot. It's a wisdom
Oh,
saving
yes,
throw.
wisdom saving throw. For which one are you wanting to do? They both get within. Oh, you know what?
I
Actually,
think this one.
I take that back because they're still 60 feet in the air. I take that
Okay.
back. I'm sorry.
Never
I
mind.
just saw the squares. I apologize.
Dang it, Pythagoras.
I know, right?
And it was a reflex save, correct?
Correct. And we will go once again around the room. Thrawn?
Oh, how's an 8 for you?
I mean, for me, it's great. For you, not
Okay,
so much.
good. No, that's all I care about. You know what? It's gonna be fine.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna die.
Okay, you got an 8. Freedom 11.
21.
Denver.
23.
Otto. I think you're muted.
What am I rolling again?
Reflex save.
Reflex save.
Thank you. 23.
Nice. Zerat.
6.
Nice. Ferrix.
5.
Nice. Domino.
I have a question.
Yep. It is not a mind altering reflex.
Okay.
Are you
Uh,
sure?
Yes.
Did
What are
combat
they famous
begin-
pilots?
That doesn't matter anymore.
Did combat begin
Yeah.
with initiative, or
don't have
our free action?
It,
Free
it,
turn.
combats. You know what? This one it would have been with the free action because you guys were able to react to
I'll take it. Because that means
Mm-hmm.
what's the area of effect of this?
It is a 80-foot cone.
And is that hitting pretty much everybody
hitting
on my
both,
side?
on both sides, yeah.
I will use dampen as a reaction.
'Kay.
I'll spend that entropy point to cause it to deal only half damage to all creatures in the area.
'Kay.
And I rolled 15.
And that's how big is that area?
The attack.
Oh,
does half
just
damage.
okay, cool. I didn't know
If
it
it's an
was
area of
effect.
effect attack.
Nice. Okay.
So I guess I don't even need to roll because whatever. I don't have evasion, so either way, it's doing half.
Well, I mean, you would still
Oh,
half.
I guess I
the
do half of the half.
Exactly. All right. The left half. So that would be Domino. Let's see here, actually. So it is a total of 18 damage if you failed, 9 damage if you succeed. And that would be for failures is going to be Thrawn, Zerat, Ferrix, and Domino. But Domino, you would take 5. Otto, you would also go ahead and only take. Let's say you succeeded, but you would also reduce the half again, which means you would take 3. Freedom 11, you succeeded, and then also, so you'd also only take 3. And then everyone else, you take that like I said, amount.
I have evasion, so I think I'm good.
You are indeed good because of evasion.
Yeah! Take that breath attack. You can't breathe on me. I'm too quick.
As that breath attack comes at us, it's like a wall of entropy just comes out of my shield and just blocks it a little bit.
You shall not gas.
Does that do anything for your copies, Ferrix?
Nope.
Okay. Perfect.
They just look like me still. Except for now, they're covered in acid.
Just like you. All right. Next up, we have also Freedom 11 and Auto. Your held attacks would go ahead and go off on these 2 targets if you would like to shoot.
Heck
Hell
yeah.
yeah. Am I muted again?
Nope,
No.
you're good.
No. You're good.
Just tell me
I'm
which
down-
one you would like to shoot.
The one that was already previously hit.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to keep switching back and forth between screens because my other monitor died. A new one's coming in tomorrow.
Rip.
Mm.
So
It's hard to go back to that life.
It's my shoot.
And I took damage, so my
It is.
spell is.
Gone.
16?
Okay. 16.
KC?
KC, that will hit.
Die. So am I don't remember. I play multiple games. Is it just my damage, my 1d6? or
So
am I adding
D6
anything to
plus your level.
that? Thank you. So 5, because this is really
Nice.
unfortunate. I rolled a 1.
You go ahead and come around the corner as it sprays acid down. You go ahead and pull the shot. After it got hit pretty good by Denver, you go ahead and put another bullet in it as it drops. And you guys just see it just sort of go right through the head and just sort of splat down into the snow.
Oh. 5 did it?
5 did it.
Hell
Cool.
yeah. Put a notch in the stock.
And then Freedom 11, you want to go ahead and shoot the other one. What'd you go ahead and roll?
I do. I'm gonna roll that right now. Ooh, 16.
16. Is that EAC?
Yep, EAC.
That'll hit.
Cool. 11.
On brand.
I rolled high.
Another good shot goes through. It hits, and it sort of just almost goes into a daze as it begins to look around to see what shot it, looking down at you. Next up is yes, Freedom 11. Your actual turn is now ready to go since that was your action or held
Oh.
action.
Double
And,
pew.
So I'm just gonna pew pew.
Yep.
So just give me a well, I'm gonna pew and then hopefully actually pew. No, I'm not gonna pew.
What's
That's a good old 10.
10 on EAC? The shot goes wide. And almost like the daze. You were expecting to lead it a little bit further as the fight pattern was going, but it almost with the daze, it sort of stops and just sort of you shoot a little past it. Next up, we have Domino. You're muted.
How close is the giant flying thing to the ground?
To the ground, it is. Math is hard.
Can I reach it with 10 feet?
No, it is currently 60 feet in the air.
And what's the situation with these vehicles?
They
Can
just
I move over them?
I mean, you could climb over them, but I mean, they aren't seem to be moving. You just have to climb over. They have, like I said, a very thick layer of snow over top of them. But you can absolutely go ahead and move over them.
So, difficult terrain.
Yes, it would be.
Okay. So I'll do that.
Okay.
10, 15, 20.
As you go there, you get a good view now of this beetles and gunner individuals that are just sort of beginning to rotate around to different positions.
Here they come. And this is my one move action here.
Mhm.
I'm going to ready my shield. I'm going to align it to this guy right here. I'm going to align it to the this standing one with the arm rifle.
Okay.
That's it.
Perfect. Next up, we have Thrawn.
I'm gonna turn to Rix and say, like, just wiping nasty sludge off of me that's still kind of burning, and say, "Gross, huh?" And that's gonna inspire you, whether you like it or not.
I love it.
All four of us turn at the same time.
Oh gosh. That's, you're gonna gain. Gets 12 now.
Ooh.
But I have to double check. We're level 4.
Correct.
Yeah, so you gain 12 stamina.
There we go.
Well, you know, I like it. You hear that?
Reminds,
Like, all
reminds me of the time we poured slime over Mrs. Thompson while she was napping in her chair.
You guys were some rude individuals.
yeah, and
True.
I had to
Weird
spend that the 2 days in freaking detention because of it.
Well, don't get caught. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. You're the one that confessed.
You're the one that told me to hide in the closet. So
Yeah, well, you're the one that sneezed. I didn't know there was going to be dust everywhere in there. I'm smart, not a fortune teller.
Are we in a firefight?
Yep. This is exactly how I imagine these two. Mid, like, shenanigans happening, shots are going off, and you're just having this side conversation.
I'm like ducking behind stuff, like, what the hell's going on here?
Just across the
You hid in the
battlefield,
closet. I don't know.
both of you. This is a firefight.
Both of us simultaneously. Sorry, Otto.
all 5 of us, yeah.
Yeah.
All 5 of us, yeah.
Is this a regular occurrence?
Yes. Let's see here. Ferrix.
Oh, it's my turn.
It is.
Oh,
Why is
dang.
Domino underneath the car.
It's because it's technically terrain.
Full cover.
You can switch it to the map layer, and he'll be on top of it.
Oh, good call.
I think I'm just gonna magic missile this one.
Nice.
It's all 4?
Do it.
Well, all 3. It's only 3.
Yeah. Because you're not using it.
All
as
of us
full
were
action.
hoping that your clones were going to also be able to cast.
Well,
all
it
of
looks like it. It actually looks like they're all doing it, but only one of them counts. It's like,
It's all an illusion.
yeah.
It's a hologram plus
We
real
ha-
life.
We had dreams of it being broken.
Yeah. I mean, it is sort of broken, but
11 damage, but
11 damage.
you know, there's 12 bolts that fly.
As all 12 bolts slam into the bottom of this thing, you guys see it, and then just sort of fall limp as it hits the ground.
Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool, huh? Pretty
Is
cool.
that
Huh?
all echo?
I imagine it's all at the same time. It's
It is,
like
but
really bad.
It
stereo.
is. It is.
Yeah.
Blech. I hate
and we
it.
all move like they do. They literally do everything I do, all at once. It's like synchronized.
Well,
Zerat, this does go off as soon as you see it come around the corner. You can go ahead and cast. Or did your turn already go?
Well.
Oh no, but it got hit, so the
I
spell
got-
fades.
yeah,
That's right.
I got hit.
That is indeed a true statement.
We learned that last time.
And we did. It will go ahead. One of the swarm will go ahead and reach here. Reach here. And one of them, Domino, will go ahead and climb up the side of the truck next to you and go ahead and make an attack at you as well.
Ugh. AC 20. KAC.
That is a 22 to hit.
Is this a bite attack?
It is indeed a bite attack.
AC is 22.
Nice.
That still hits, right?
Yeah.
Yep,
Still
meets
hits.
it, beats it.
You will go ahead and take a whopping. And these are very large beetles. That are
Very large.
climbing around. That is a whopping 5 points of piercing damage.
Are you keeping it below my entropy threshold?
On purpose. I wish I didn't roll what I did, but an
Death
attack
by 1,000 knives.
exactly. Attack at auto, which will be a 19 against KAC.
you're good.
And that is 8 points of piercing as it pinches into you. And then one for
Yes.
one to attack at Zerat. A 15 against KAC.
Yep.
And that is 11 points.
Ouch. Okay.
And then, last but not least, I'm going to try to make an attack roll at one of the Ferrixes.
Yeah, so just roll normally, and then if it hits, you gotta roll a D100 on a 25 or less. It hits me. Everything else it misses.
That is a 18 against KAC,
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit. So now roll a D100.
and I hit a 20.
All right, so I get hit somehow. Don't worry. I was apparently standing over there. I didn't even know where I was.
And unfortunately, that's max damage for 12 points.
Well, sorry, there, Thrawn, but just lost all that inspiration you just gave me. It's gone.
I mean, getting bit by this thing is probably pretty demoralizing. I don't blame you.
Especially when there's 3 others of me and it finds me.
It like walks past them
Oh,
and
no.
chomp.
As you bite into, you get bit into it. As you sort of gasp for the bite, all of them sort of gasp at the same time. All scream "ow!" The bug is confused, but thinks it did big damage.
The bug hurts itself in its confusion.
Exactly. And that spell, it's not a concentration spell, correct?
Now it lasts 1 minute per level, so it's gonna last for 4 minutes.
Holy crap. Okay.
Or until all the dudes die.
Yeah.
But they never die because they never get hit.
Legends never die.
Yikes.
They became a petty.
What is
I'm gonna go cry
happening?
now.
Yeah, same. Otto, what is your... Oh, actually, Otto, you're up. I take that back.
Okay. I guess I'll just turn and point blank this dude and his stupid pinchers, I guess.
Do it.
Nope, that's damage roll. I need to roll something else.
Just a little bit.
19 for KAC.
That will hit.
All right, that is 8 damage
Nice.
with a bullet.
It will go ahead and use its reaction to attack you. Since you're
Nope.
shooting ranged within melee.
I'm gonna go ahead and just counter nope that.
Okay. That is a natural 20 for a total of 24 against KAC.
Nope, I block it.
Okay.
Counterspell.
Counterspell.
I'm out of mana.
Yeah, hate to see that.
Reaction withdraw.
Explosion dodging.
I'm gonna reaction guarded step.
That's 19 points.
That's an entropy point.
I heard they stopped it. I don't think you need to tell them how
Oh,
much
okay.
it is.
I'll take the entropy.
Okay. And you can also take the
Okay, here you
19
go.
points.
All right, I'm out of stamina.
Anything else you would like to do? Would you like to move? Would you like to stay where you are?
If I move,
It does not have a reaction anymore. It uses reaction to hit you. So you can move now.
Cool. How tall is this building?
It is 2 stories tall.
How tall is this awning?
Awning is roughly about 8 feet up.
All right. Can I roll acrobatics or athletics to see if I get up on this awning?
Athletics.
Athletics.
But the DC would be, I believe the amount of feet you're trying to jump is the DC.
I mean, you're 6 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Got some lanky
Yeah.
arms.
As part of a
Well,
move
I'm
action, you can use athletics
5, 8.
to vertically
Oh.
jump a distance no greater than your remaining amount of movement. So you can move up to your movement.
So I
If you
could
do not
act-
take a if you don't take a running start, the DC is twice. The DC of the check doubles. If you fail the check, you fall prone.
Can
If
I?
you fail by 5 or more, you fall prone. Wait,
You
is there,
fall prone
one
more.
Square?
You
take
fall
damage.
proner.
Proner.
I would like to move 1 square. Does that consider run up now?
You need 10 feet to run up, and the DC is equal to the number of feet you are running horizontally, or 4 times the number of feet you are attempting to jump vertically.
So I would say with that,
Parkour.
with the amount of room that, or amount of movement you have, you can absolutely go ahead, get the 10 feet running start, run up, jump, go ahead and roll a athletics check to go ahead and try
So
to
what
with
do
the
I
running
what do I
start,
gotta
it's
beat?
4 times the height.
4 times the height, which you're only trying to get. I mean,
It's 2 feet
What times-
above me
right,
because I'm 5'8",
right.
plus arms raised up, so 2-ish feet. I don't know. I rolled a 16. What do I got to beat?
That will succeed.
Hey! Like an 8.
Hey!
So you go ahead and climb up. You're now on top of this very thin-looking awning.
Hell yeah! And it's probably gonna be my turn.
Yeah, that is absolutely it.
Bang. Cheese it.
Should have hopped off of Collie's shoulders. Just stand still.
Next up is the fun ones. You said you were aiming your shield at this guy here, correct?
Yeah, the
This guy.
rifle guy closest to me.
He's going to go ahead and try to shoot.
With my shield aligned, my KEC is 21.
All right, what's your EAC? Because they are shooting
18.
18. That will miss 17. Sort of just ricochets off the shield into the side of the. This one will go ahead and also. No, this one will go ahead and move to there. It will use the run to get here. Nice. Run. It sees a individual. It will try to go ahead and make a shot. Ain't you, Ferrix? Uh, 13.
I will
EAC?
use my reaction.
Mhm.
Watch out.
Watch out.
When an enemy makes a ranged attack against an ally within 60 feet of you, I can warn the ally of danger. I spend my reaction when they make the attack roll. Your ally can spend their reaction to gain a +4 to AC against a triggered attack.
All
Once the
right.
attack is resolved, the ally falls prone.
Okay. Maybe. Well, I mean, it'll miss because I fall prone, but you know, it'll make it a 17 EAC.
17. That will,
Watch out!
That will miss.
Here
as-
I come.
As all of the wow, that was that got me. As all the Ferrix just go and all hit the dirt.
Just have a small army. It's okay.
Yeah. Move.
Classic
move.
cannon fodder.
And top of the round was up.
Denver, actually. Because I
Denver,
held
that's
my
right, you did hold.
turn, so I'm after Denver now.
Yep.
All right.
They
So
out here.
out here in a big way. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna keep my pistol drawn, and I'm going to trick attack this guy.
Yes.
But that's I'm gonna be using like movement as a part of the trick attack there. We're gonna go with acrobatics for my free running nonsense, and I as well am gonna get up on this awning through like taking a step, run, jump, pull myself up, maybe like I don't know, a cool slide to the edge of the awning, and then I'm gonna take my shot. Right?
That sounds wonderful.
It sounds like I'm a badass, and I love fighting in places that have buildings. So acrobatics with the +2 from free running gives me a +16 to this, so fingers crossed.
To get up to the awning? Or for the trick attack?
Actually, I should run the
Yeah, you need
do
to go
the
ahead and roll
awning
athletics.
first.
Go ahead and roll athletics
Okay.
for the awning.
So that is 8 plus 12, so like a dirty 20 again.
Yep, you go ahead and climb on up. Then the trick was 16, right?
So the trick is +16 since I'm using acrobatics for
Yep.
it. So that is the 26.
That'll succeed.
Feels disgusting. Okay. And then we're taking this shot, which is a 16 EAC.
The shot ricochets off the
Owners.
bug itself.
Well, and that is with it being considered flat-footed for the trick attack?
Yes, because it makes it a that's still considered with the flat footing.
Okay, cool.
Because it's
Just
minus 2
making
at
sure.
AC, right, with flat footing.
Yes.
Yes. So, but it cannot use attack of or it can't use its reaction for attack of opportunities though.
So since I missed the attack, it's not flat-footed until.
But it's flat footed
my
for
next
you
turn.
though, right? Because the trick
I
succeeded.
believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you can you can move if you want to. I mean, but you're up on the balcony.
I've
anyway,
used
so
my movement to get up there. I have some movement left, but
Right.
whatever.
it just looks up at you.
It's just like,
Snip, snip.
yeah, making like crabby noises, kingler noises at me. I guess that's my turn. That was supposed to be way cooler. I was supposed to actually land the shot.
It looked cool.
Yeah, because it was like cool, like getting up on the awning and bullshit. But whatever, it's a bunch of crap.
Sir up.
Maybe I'll jump up there next round.
I like it.
Everybody up on the awning.
Get on the awnings.
I'll take a guarded step back right here, and then I'll go ahead and cast Mind Thrust at this bug as I just in his mind just yell pain. Wisdom saving throw DC 15.
That's a 7.
All right, cool. I have 31 points of damage. I rolled an 8, 8, 9, and a 6.
Holy crap! Yeah. Absolutely. Like you. That's not the right one. That's the right one. You go ahead and say pain, as it sort of just goes, like stares, looks at you, almost crooked, and then just sort of goes prone as you guys begin to see like ichor come out of its eyes, and sort of just.
Badass.
I didn't know I could do that.
The swarm knows now.
Yeah, sure does.
There's that one. Okay, that's your move, your action. Next up, we have Freedom 11.
All right, so I'm gonna take a shot at the bug in front of Ferrix.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Oof. That is a good old 11 to EAC.
Freedom 11, it has to hit. It's in the name.
Nope, it
Yeah.
actually misses.
Impossible.
Darn it.
Did you just shoot at me with your eyes closed?
All right, next. Do you want to move or you want to see where you are?
It's my own
Let's
gun, too.
see.
Yeah.
Actually, just gonna move back one.
Okay. Next up, we have Domino.
Oh boy. I'm just going to use a full action
Mhm.
to attack this big bug twice.
Do it.
First attack is 18. EAC. Bludgeoning.
Easy.
I'm sorry. Actually, 21 bludgeoning.
That'll hit.
Noise. Roll for the second attack now,
Mhm.
which was 14.
14 will miss.
Okay. First attack, 9 damage.
Ooh. Indeed.
And that earns me an entry point
Let's go.
for making 2 attacks this combat in 1 turn.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a badass.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Thrawn.
Let's see. Otto, I just wanted to let you know. Thank you for telling us earlier that we're in a firefight. I think you're doing great. Way to find a perch. Fuck some shit up. You're doing great. You are in fact inspired. You gain 12 stamina.
I love the fact that you can tell people that they're inspired. Yes, you're inspired now.
You're welcome.
What can I say? Except, you're welcome.
All right.
And then as a move action, I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna look directly at this bitch and I'm gonna say, "You're fat and stupid," and I'm going to attempt to demoralize them.
Can you ping which one again? I'm sorry.
One right here.
Okay.
Do you speak Swarm?
Yeah, I know. I'm running out of stuff to do here. So. I rolled a 15.
Okay. And what is that?
Gotta find demoralize.
There's it makes them off target for 1d4
Like
rounds,
that.
I think.
Yeah, I was just seeing what the
I
DC
forget
is.
what I have to roll. Yeah,
15 times, or 15 plus 1.5 times CR.
that's right.
And what did you
So-
roll?
I rolled a 15, so unless it has like
It
a
did
negative
not.
1 CR.
It did not work. Sorry.
That'd been cool.
It sort of just looks at you crooked. What?
That's a good sign. It looked at me crooked.
Yep.
It heard me try to demoralize it.
It's also language dependent and sense dependent.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's just sense dependent. That was bully.
Yeah, bully. Don't be a bully. Thrawn just went Ferrix.
I'm gonna guarded crawl away,
I like it. I like it.
and then I'm gonna stand up. That's my whole turn.
Nice.
Don't mind me. Just
staying away.
just crawling away here.
All right. Next up, we have the bugs. Another. This bug right here next to you, Domino, is going to do a full attack on you.
Oh boy. KC 23 if they're bite attacks.
I get a 25 and a 17.
So one of those will hit.
Will be a whopping 6 points of piercing.
That is not even doubling.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
I will mitigate that damage
Yes.
using my entry point to reduce it by 4.
Okay.
So 2 points.
You take 2 points.
Nice.
This bug will go ahead and take 2 bites attack at Collie. Both miss. Awesome. Great. Fantastic.
Hate to have to tell Kali when she comes back, hey, your character died while you were here.
I don't know what happened.
Big ass bug. You don't want to know.
It's better this way.
Right.
Mhm.
And then dead bug. Bug. Denver.
Yo.
You see this bug begin to scale the side of the building as it digs its claws through the sheet metal that this is made out of. And we'll go ahead and try to make a bite attack at you.
I don't like it.
But that is a whopping 11 against Casey.
Nah, it misses, bro. And because it misses, I get an entry point.
Oh, cool.
You're welcome.
But this bug is now like mounted on the side of the building, just snipping at you.
You're gonna make me have to try to do something cool on my next turn that might get me killed.
Don't make me.
Don't make me try something.
Otto, you're up.
Muted.
There we go. As my move action, I'm going to use combat maintenance and touch this this awning I'm on to fortify an item I touch against attacks. The item's hardness is increased by the amount equal to my mechanic level.
Oh wow. Okay.
So this strong awning.
Very strong awning. Very strong.
Strong like Visk.
No. Like furry otters.
strong like Bruneri.
Yes.
Not muscular strong. Strong in numbers. Many Bruneri take down
It's
everything.
bone strength.
It has thumbs.
Exactly.
I will
Heavy bone density.
I will shoot at the man trying to bite my tiefling.
Okay.
Alright, this one. That is a 12.
That'll
Casey.
ricochet off the
Alright, well, when it's
husk.
important, I always miss. So. It's fine.
I like it. I like it. All right.
This is strong awning at least.
Very strong awning, actually. Wow, why is that awning so strong? I just realized how much that actually increases it. Like looking at the other hardness is like, wait, that's so strong now.
It's for the one turn. It's just until my turn comes back around, then it's
Gotcha.
normal.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
It also, side note, it also says I can do this to my armor.
That checks out. That checks out. Okay. Perfect. Laser guns go a pew pew. This guy will go ahead and shoot at Freedom 11. This guy will go ahead and shoot at Denver.
Nah.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him finger guns, and now we're best friends, so he can't shoot at me.
That is a natural 20 for a total of 27 to hit.
I think that dude is made of boners. All right, like that's not okay.
Well, you know. So you'll go ahead and take a whopping 8 points, and you are currently on fire.
See,
I'm on
now
fire.
that would have got me an injury point.
Helmet's
Caught
on
fire.
Help me, Uncle Winfrey.
Stop hogging the fire.
Come here. I'll set you on fire.
Can't move that fast.
I'm just gonna jump off of this awning.
And then a
For my-
24 against Freedom 11. Assuming that hits you. EAC. Okay. For a whopping 3 points of fire damage. This one right here, Domino will go ahead and shoot at you
Just out of my reach.
for 26 against EAC.
That'll definitely hit.
For 1 point of fire damage.
Toasty.
I'm gonna have to mitigate it.
You can't. You already mitigated this turn. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm also out of entropy points.
Oh. This one will get to here and see the 4 identical copies and be like, what? And go ahead and take a shot at one of them.
Hold up.
Right, that doesn't check out. 18 against EAC. Then we will roll a percentile. 69.
All right. This one's gone.
Nice.
I guess it just hits her off. No, I'm just kidding.
It goes through it.
Jesus.
Not
No,
again.
It just gets rid of it.
All right. That is all of the shooties. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Top of the order with Denver. You start. Is it at the end of the turn you take fire damage? Or
I
is
think it's
it
the beginning
of third?
Actually, I think that sounds right. You take it at the end of your turn,
Right,
and
because you can.
attempt a reflex save.
Yeah, to try to put it out.
It's at the end of the turn.
Let me double check.
Burning. As long as you have this condition at the start of your turn
Start of
each
your
round
turn.
before you take any actions, attempt a reflex save, or take the amount of damage listed.
So this doesn't count as my action, though, right?
Correct. It's just a save. Because you can put an action to put yourself out.
Yeah.
Oh, but this is a save against the damage.
The fire damage you're taking.
Okay, so the reflex save is 26.
Really, you take a reflex save even if you're already on fire? That's insane.
Well, you're like reflexing to put it out, I think is the idea.
So on a success, they put it out?
Yeah, it's at the end of the turn.
At the start of your turn, you take a reflex to take the damage. At the end of your turn, you take a reflex to put it out.
Gotcha.
So reflex to avoid damage, then reflex to put it out.
Yeah.
All right.
And you can do it automatically by dousing yourself in fire or using a full action to roll on the ground.
Dousing
or
myself in more fire puts out fire. I love it.
That's how
you fight fire
with
with
fire.
I think.
Exactly. I think it checks out.
Yeah. I follow that logic.
All right. So you don't take the damage.
I always
Hell
carry
yeah.
napalm with me just in case I get lit on
Just
fire.
in case.
Ooh, quick, get the flamethrower. He's on fire.
This bottle right here, alchemist fire. Use in case you're on fire. All right.
The house is
So-
on fire. Quick, flamethrower.
You're about to make me do something real dumb here, Bruce. Because you had this thing climb up the building. I'm gonna do something real dumb because
I'm
I said
ready.
I was gonna do it in the
Let's see
Discord.
it. Let's see it. Let's see it.
I want to make my trick attack again using acrobatics, I would think, for this one, where I want to jump to the side of the building and grab this thing's horn and just try to like put rounds through its head. And I'm gonna end my turn holding onto this thing's horn, like riding it.
Let's go ahead and roll an acrobatics.
3.
To get
This is the
there.
entertainment we come here for.
I don't think that's in the rules.
Acrobatics into a grapple check.
Denver is leaning into their accent. They're starting a beetle riding association.
Hey, but I am a daredevil operative.
I mean, if anybody could do it, it's Denver. So
Right. So acrobatics. It's a 30.
That will work. You're jumping towards this thing. Now go ahead and roll a grapple check to see if you can grapple this entity.
Which one is grapple? I haven't done a grapple in this system yet. Is
I
it?
think it's athletics.
It's attack against KC plus 8.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh God.
Wrong system.
So that is. I don't think I got the grapple. The 22.
22. You jump towards this thing. You grab onto the side. It sort of just slip off the carapace husk as you just smack into the ground. You go ahead and take a whopping 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you just sort of land on the ground.
Just worth it.
Gotta get you some defy gravity boots.
Yeah, there's a couple items that next time we're around somewhere I can shop. I'm gonna get shopping.
As you do move through its certain space, it is going to take an attack of opportunity at you as you're sliding down.
Garbage. All right, fine.
As you throw yourself at it.
Hey, I was throwing myself behind. Whatever. Show me a bug that can do
21 against Casey.
garbage.
A rhino bug.
Is that it?
Pure garbage.
Yeah, that gets me.
All right. That is a whopping 8 points as it snags you on the way down.
All right. This dude sucks, man. All right.
I know, he's fat and stupid too, but I told him that. It just didn't have any effect.
Then from the ground on my back, I'm trick attacking this guy.
Yeah.
I ain't heard no bell.
I heard no bell. I should get flanking because I'm looking at its butt, but that's not a hero.
That's called blanking.
So the grapple would actually be an attack, which is an action, a standard action, to try to hold on to it. It was your move action to
Was-
jump towards it and
I was- 'cause-
hold on to it.
The whole thing was I was trying to get over there to be able to like use the movement as my trick attack movement to get there to do the thing.
Mhm.
I will.
Because I can hear Denver going, I got it. Oh shit, boners. And then the shot goes off. It's not even boners. Ah, wieners.
So, because to actually like hold on to it, you would have needed to succeeded in a grapple.
Okay.
So I would either like you could have either made the grapple, and then that would have been your attack action, or a standard action to make the attack for the grapple, and your move action. For this one time, I will allow a shot to go through, just because it didn't. I didn't specify earlier.
Okay.
So
I'll
you
take
can
it.
go ahead and roll to hit, but you do not get your trick.
Oh, no trick.
Mm-mm.
That's even more wieners.
I know.
Fine.
I'm the worst.
I got this guy with a natural 20
That will absolutely hit.
for a 26.
Okay.
Josh, like that's the last time I'm doing that.
This guy, man. And that's 12 points of fire damage.
That.
So
will...
I'm on fire. You're on fire, you shit.
Yep. As you go ahead and shoot it, and it goes through the carapace, you see it begin to like let go of the building that it was on and fall on top of you.
On fire.
On fire on top of you.
I'm on fire. The bug's on fire. It's a thing.
You go ahead and take a whopping
More damage.
5 points of
We're
damage
not
as this
working.
giant beetle just falls on top of you. And you are now considered pinned, and the pinned object is on fire on top of you.
Can we get a gavel sound?
Point.
Hey, you got cover.
And I mean, you know what? I killed it.
You got it.
Are you sure?
I think it did more damage to me than I did to it on this whole kerfuffle, but you know.
No. I mean, it didn't do damage to you falling. You did damage to you falling.
So you did more damage to everybody.
Nope.
This is your fault.
Yeah,
It's-
all of this is
it's
actually
not-
your fault.
It did 16 points of damage to me in my turn. From the attack of opportunity and falling on me on fire.
But
It's gonna cost you some best points.
but didn't also yikes.
Vest coin.
It costs me Vex coin for this?
That one cost you. You spent some vest coin as an investment to make the jump, but you got rug pulled and now
You're out
lost
of
your vest coins.
you hate to see it.
You gambled and lost.
Zerat, you see this shenanigans occur, and now Denver is currently pinned by this large beetle that is on fire.
Going, oh, wow, shit, oh, ow. Like smacking it, trying to put the fire out.
I don't know what I can do about that right now, but
Help me out, free.
Josh,
Mm-hmm.
do the gunner people, do they look humanoid? I know they're still swarm, but I didn't know.
As much of a humanoid as you are.
I'll take it. I am going to attempt to cast Daze on the gunner right in front of us. That's next to Denver's flaming body.
Mm-hmm.
And if it is considered a humanoid creature of CR3 or lower, it must make a will saving throw.
Okay.
DC 14.
I rolled a 13.
It is considered dazed for 1 round.
Oh, it can take no actions?
No action.
As it sort of looks down and as all of the shenanigans happen behind them, they look over to you, Zerat. You daze them, and they just, ooh, and sort of just like stuck in a lull.
Not today, buddy. That's my friend you're laughing at. Then I'll go over here.
That's my friend that's on fire.
Not my tiefling, you bitch.
And then, yeah, I just moved a little bit to be a little bit more centralized.
Okay. Denver, just to let you know, you are currently are suffering because you are pinned. You cannot move or flat-footed, and you have the same penalties as being grappled, but the penalty is -4. And those penalties for grappling is cannot move or take two-handed actions. You take a -2 or -4 against AC, most attack rolls, reflex save, initiative checks, and dex-based skill checks. How about that one?
Hey, there you go.
And cannot make attack of opportunities. So that's for you, Denver. Hope you enjoy the fire.
Felt a little
You're welcome.
targeted on that one.
Well, I mean, yes, because you're the only one who's currently pinned, so you are being targeted with.
I mean, it's a
pin.
good thing I have fire resistance 5.
That's fair.
That's all I'm saying. I'm okay at the moment.
Yeah, you're like, this just reminds me of home. Freedom 11.
All right. Let us. Can I see this guy over in front of Domino? Or is the building kind of in the way?
Building's in the way.
Okay. Is there...
Mm.
Oh, I guess I could...
No, that guy you'd be able to see.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot that guy.
Do it.
That's me. I mean, that would, in my opinion, that would definitely be cover.
Yeah, it has some cover, but you can definitely see them. But yeah, they have some cover for it.
Actually, maybe I should just be smart and shoot this guy straight ahead.
You can move.
You can also move.
Oh,
All
yeah.
options are viable.
Trying not to, I'm thinking too hard about, staying within that 30 feet, you know. I don't want anybody to die.
Well, it's centered off of Domino.
Oh, yeah, good point.
So you're actually
So,
moving
yeah, I'm
closer.
gonna actually just, move right here.
Mhm.
And then, pew pew.
All right, at the giant beetle.
Yep, giant beetle.
Yep.
Woohoo. 15.
EAC.
Yes.
Shot ricochets off the beetle. Next up, we have Domino.
I'm going to this time I'm not going to do a full action. I'm going to take actually with Freedom 11 stepping into the picture.
Mhm.
I'm going to make a normal movement. Yeah, right there. No. I'm going to step right up to this guy. Normal movement.
You did not move out of his threat area, so.
But I moved within it. You
Oh, that's right.
could make
That's,
an attack
I
from-
forgot. It's within it. I forgot.
That's
It's up to you.
I will do that.
Is this guy take up 4 spaces?
Yes.
Okay.
And that is a critical hit for a 25.
Did I say normal move? I meant
Yeah. Cool. Appreciate that.
25 hits.
Which means it crits. Which means it is a total of.
Yes, give it to me.
Yep. I figured you'd be enjoying this.
Crit. Let me add 1 injury point there. Okay. Keep going. Talk slower. Talk faster. Talk
Okay.
slower.
Wait, hold on.
I should have just called this class the masochist. So
More or less.
So you take 20 points of piercing damage, and you have the bleeding effect.
Perfect. 200 points. Okay.
All right, you moved?
I have no rebuttal. Yep. Or yeah, I moved, and then I'm bleeding now.
Yep.
When does that happen?
At the beginning of the turn.
Okay. I'm going to use a swift action to spend a resolve point to gain more injury points.
Yes.
And now I'm going to just attack the beetle with a normal standard attack strike. 16.
16 EAC?
EAC.
That'll fail. Miss. It actually, like, you make connection with it, but it doesn't seem like it's hard enough to break through the shell of this beetle.
By the way, I feel fully charged and ready to
go.
take more damage.
Nice. All All right.
Actually, I should have even did that attack. I got another attack. Dang it. Next turn.
Bum bum bum. Okay, so that's now facing this way. Thrawn, you're up.
Rod, you need to teach me some of these spells sometimes, because you're kicking ass in this fight. That's a lot of shit you've done here. What'd you do to this guy? Because I tried calling people fat, and I feel like maybe that should have done the same thing. But either way, you're really killing it, and you're inspired.
Well, thank you. I feel inspired, Captain.
12 Sam.
Oh, even better.
All right, move action. Anything you'd like to do there, Thrawn?
I would like to move over here, and if there's anything I could do to help this situation,
This general kerfuffle.
I will do so.
Not with a move action, you would not be able to. Crawl, draw. Actually, I will say this is considered manipulating an item. I will allow you to go ahead and roll an athletics to try to move this giant beetle off of Denver.
Yep, that's exactly what you want me to roll.
It is.
Denver, don't worry. I've been watching Domino train, so I think I got this.
I'm
I'm just down here.
11.
Just like,
I manipulated 11.
All right. You go ahead and move over, and it just
Can I
enough
assist?
to. You cannot assist. As you go ahead and push the beetle up enough for Denver to roll out from underneath. You're not pinned anymore, but you're still prone.
All right. That works for me. I nailed it. Got this thing good. It was pretty rad. Probably moved
You will go ahead and take 2 points of fire damage there, Thrawn.
Ow, ow, hot, hot. Yeah, no, I saw it. It was awesome. I was right behind you. I was going to do the same thing.
Hell yeah. I believe it.
Okay, next up, we have Ferrix.
Magic missile.
Pew pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
That's what I'm good at. Here we go. Woo. Take another 11.
Jesus. As another barrage of arcane missiles slam into the side of the bug, just causing it to and almost like just roll off the car from the amount of force. It is dead.
Chuck up another one. Oh, wait. There's fire everywhere.
Yeah.
I can't do anything about that.
Sorry. Let's see here. Next up, we have the last remaining bug is going to take a guarded step and bloop.
That bastard just burrow away.
You don't
I
see
mean,
him.
do you blame him? You just saw a shit ton of his bug friends. And he was like, you know what? I was taught better than this.
He's just like scared because he saw one of his bug friends get suplexed off a building. That's the narrative I'm sticking with.
Wouldn't you?
Right.
Like, if we went up to the roof, it was like, all right, hey, me, Ian, let's go up to the roof. And you're like, all right. And then I just see Andrew just get suplexed off a building. I'd be like, I'm going back down.
We're done here.
They just took a running start off that awning and just yeet and like RKO'd the bug off the building. You can't prove that's not what happened. And yeah.
All of these individuals will go ahead and take the run full action.
You know I'm going to have to
Attack of opportunity. 100% attack of opportunity, that guy.
It's a 19
That'll hit.
EAC. For 12 damage.
Ooh.
Maximum.
Almost one-shot him. As he went ahead and took off. And you see him just like run and then jump and just thump into the ground.
Is that 2 actions? I'll take another attack of opportunity.
No, it is a single action of running and just going into the hole
Of running and thumping.
And thumping.
and thumping.
Boom.
But that's just because of the lack of ground that is beneath their feet. It looks like all forces have been dealt with.
Oh, we still got this guy.
Oh, yeah, he will also take a chance to run. I didn't realize he was still there.
Is he
Taking
dazed?
actions. He's dazed.
Oh, he's
dazed.
dazed. He is
This bitch is ours.
dazed.
No,
Yeah.
this is our
Whose
captain.
turn is it? I gotta be close.
You are actually the next one up as soon as I make these
Yes!
ones.
I
dis-
swear to God, Festus, if you fuck me now. You know what? No.
There's nothing wrong with the
I
Festus.
want to kill it. So I'm gonna roll the dice for real.
Yes.
Shut your mouth.
Shut your
Real
mouth.
die.
Hephaestus is an angel.
Donnie's like, I'm combing this thing for bugs every day.
16. I'm sorry, 17. I rolled a 16.
17. Yeah, that'll hit.
17. All right. Damage is 4 plus 4, 8 damage.
Nice.
And him.
It takes the shot. He's still up.
Motherfucker.
It is their turn. They are stunned, dazed, if you will, unable to do anything.
No actions.
Top of the order. Denver,
He'll definitely be dead. But
I need you to make a reflex save for me.
All right, making a reflex save. 25.
25. Let me see something.
See, the shit I've been, when I'm on it tonight.
Talking about fire.
On it, yes.
I think if you want the DC of the fire, I think it's 10 plus the damage you took last time.
So 18.
So wait, 10 plus, so it would have been 28, so that's a fail.
28.
10, well, how much damage did you take from the fire damage when I hit you with the crit?
I think it's just the fire from the burning.
Yeah, because
Yeah, it's just the persistent damage.
Oh, you're right.
I was like, damn, okay. Like, sure, I'll fail it, but like, all right.
So it's 10, okay, so 10, yeah, so that will succeed. You do not take the bonus
Alright.
damage.
No damage.
Not that it matters anyway, because you have fire resistance more than the fire damage could deal to you.
Yeah, I'm fire resistant 5.
So,
Maybe we should just keep you on fire in case we need a light source.
or warmth.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. It's not bad.
What are we,
It's
Chaplin?
an idea.
So I'm gonna, on the ground, I'm gonna crawl here under the guy, and I'm gonna roll over with my gun just through his legs, and I'm gonna shoot him.
Yeah, go ahead and roll to hit.
Yeah, I'm doing it. To hit, that is, oh come on, it was a 19 on the die, so it's a 25. You
Yeah.
couldn't give me the 20 there.
That a hit?
And then that is 7 points of damage.
He takes the shot.
Is he still up? This
He's
shit?
still up.
I have a question.
What's
How's
that?
everyone doing on ammo?
I'm not in a good way. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
We've been here for a while
Wait.
without like an ammo drop.
Yeah.
I charge.
Yeah, only one person has actively said they were charging their battery.
Yep. I'm not in a good way.
And that was me. I have said that.
That's my
Can you
bad.
charge batteries at those things?
With
We have the portable charger
the
in
portable
my,
chargers?
Ferrix has a cool coat.
Yeah, also that.
As I'm sure you can guess, I'm well stocked.
That's where all your money went.
Yeah.
Well endowed with bullets.
With bullets.
Apocalypse is mine.
Zerat, you're up.
Let's do it. I'm just gonna.
This thing is taking 2 bullets as he sort of just.
Now it's about to take a laser to the freaking mouth.
All right,
baby.
roll to hit.
laser face.
Natural 20.
Yes.
And it.
That'll hit and crit. Go ahead and roll.
Is that double dice?
Yeah.
Double everything.
So you actually roll once and you double the damage.
Okay. All right, so then I rolled once. So that's a 4 plus 4.
Mhm.
So double that is 16 fire damage with 1d6 burn. 4 burn.
Nice. The last shot, and he just falls back and goes limp.
Oh, not again, Denver!
As Denver, you get someone else.
It's also on fire.
Oh, and it's also on fire.
You just see my thumb, like a thumbs up, come up from behind the body. I'm fine. It's okay.
They're just cold. We get it.
Yeah, it's all right, bud.
You go ahead and move the body off. As now everyone has been dealt with. From the back two buildings, you see 8 all white Vlaka just walk out, heavily injured. A lot of their armor has been like heavily torn and blood covered, and they sort of just limp out, look towards you guys, and begin to walk towards you.
Thrawn. And all 3 of my arms hit him.
Hello, and block it.
As it, there's a one Vlaka that has 2 people sort of helping him move along as he's got an arm around each one, walking towards you.
My friend here, pointing to Zerat, is somewhat of a doctor. You need assistance?
Yes. Just the voice is just very shaky. You can definitely tell he's not looking in a very good way.
That we killed all this shit. Who are you? I'm Thrawn. Dowers, pleasure to meet you. This is my gang, the Lance Bass Second Chancers.
Hi.
Yeah, this
under
is
a burning body. Just hey.
These are Lance Bass, and then they're here, and then the Second Chancers are their boot.
We're glad to meet you. And they're all singing it in chorus.
Nice.
We have nothing to offer.
We don't really require anything except for, your help to save the planet.
So everything.
When you put it that way.
Also, this whole conversation, I'm going to just quietly trying to lift this bug off of Denver.
I'll see the struggle and go over and try and help.
I mean, it's
Trying to be
easy.
quiet.
It's easy enough. I mean, the humanoid-looking individuals aren't too incredibly heavy to be able to pick up and move off of them.
I'm going to use some snow to put out the fire. Like, after I get up, just like handfuls of snow, just like,
Yeah. Please help me and my group recover, and we'll be more than happy to help.
What's this clan called again?
The Cold Claws.
Cold Claws, thanks. Are you the leader of the Cold Claws?
Yes, now.
We challenge you to single combat.
No.
What?
Oh, no. Never mind.
That was a plan. That was a plan. Good job.
Grab their leader by the throat.
Good job, Zerat. Good job.
I win. Crush. You follow our orders now. Revert that flashback.
I mean, is this everybody?
Yeah, this is all that survived.
Gather close. This will only hurt for a second.
Wait, what?
I'm just kidding. I'll spend a resolve point and I'll do one of my healing waves to
It'll
heal
feel
everybody.
euphoric.
Okay. All of them, you guys begin to see wounds close over the Vlaka.
It would be 15 hit points total.
Is that for everybody? Hit points?
Anyone within 30 feet of me.
But just hit points.
Yeah, just hit points.
You just hit points.
Well, I'm back up to full health. Thank you.
Yeah. You sort of see, like, be able to stand on his own. Definitely all still very winded, but in the process of recovering. Please, come back to this over here, and we'd be able to talk much more safely.
Come on, team.
You guys go into the bottom right building as you guys go ahead and group up. All still having your magical spells, thanks to Ferrix keeping you guys nice and warm and toasty. Those of you guys that were, fought the large scarab-looking individuals, as well as the large beetles, as well as some of the humanoid, had white fur that matches very similar to the fur that are matching this particular pack of Vlakas. And he sort of plops down in it looks like either a heating or air conditioning unit of some sort that would go into a window, and he just sort of plops it on top of it. Takes a look around. So, how can we be of service to you?
So pretty much we're getting real close to every pack on this planet has agreed to band together to fight off the invasion. We need to get everybody together at some point in the future and talk about a plan to make that happen. So right now, just take care of yourselves, but when we get to a point, we're going to meet up and honestly, we're just gonna, it's not a big ask, it's saving your own life is really the ask here.
Well, you guys saved us once already. The least we can do is return the favor. We will stand with you as you've helped us protect our village of Olaf.
Are there more of you? Or is this...
We were a small pack to begin with before they drug quite a few below surface. Those that were able to fight were dispatched quickly. This is not anything I've seen before. This system.
You should probably move from Olaf to... It's time to start gathering the packs. So it's probably time for all of you to start moving out.
Where are we gathering?
I kind of turn and look at Zerat.
Well, Varg and Skarl are having a meeting. The Night Stalkers and the Swamp Pack are having a meeting. I'm sure we could probably join them and all head to Mulmer. We still need to convince the people of Mitz, but after that, we should be able to combine everyone and start our plan.
Sounds good. We're headed to Mitz. And you're going to head to Mulmer.
You mentioned the swamp hides and Man, the Night Stalkers. But Mulmer's ran by the Ironhides. Do they know that this meeting's happening? Inside their own city?
They better.
Not to talk out of turn here, but they pretty much told us, hey, do what you got to do to help us save our planet. So tell them that you came from us, and if they give you beef, we'll set them right.
Yeah, the reality of the situation is that the packs on this planet are henceforth working together, and if anybody has a problem with it, you tell them that Venser's second chuncers are coming after him.
You got it. And Vlaka, he looks to the rest of the Cold Claws. We're moving out. We're heading to Mulmer.
Also, I look up and I'm like, this storm, how bad is it going to be?
Haven't seen one before.
You've never seen a storm?
No.
There's no like lore on this planet about them? Is there anything you can help us understand of what to expect?
I mean, I'm not even a year old yet, so I'm not exactly sure.
All right. Been very helpful.
I sense that sarcasm, and I respect it.
Great. I'll see you in Mulmer.
I'll reach out to Ordon and see if he's heard of anything of the storm, or if he knows any of his mystics that might have some knowledge on the storm.
Sounds good. Also, how do you choose your pack leader?
Whoever takes the life of the last one.
Would have worked.
Sounds good. All right. Have fun with your trip to Mulmer. Hopefully the storm doesn't kill you, since none of us really know what's going on with it.
Indeed.
Once again, I'm Thrawn Venser, and this is my gang.
Okay.
And I just smile at him.
He awkwardly looks at Ferrix dancing in the background. Denver putting themselves out with Snow. And the rest of the gang sort of just standing a little bit farther behind. Looks around, nods. And you see they begin to like pack up very lightly different sort of backpacks and stuff that they begin to head out and walk into the abyss.
Maybe we should steer him away from the abyss.
As long as they don't stare into it, should be fine.
Missed opportunity. Missed opportunity to become their chief. Just saying.
To kill a kid?
He was
Not
a big
even
kid.
one yet.
I just want to know how a 1-year-old killed their other chief. Like, must have been.
Birth.
Other chief could have been dying. Could have just been like, hey, put the
What
knife
if
to him to put him out of the misery.
What if one of the swarm killed it?
That's what I was
You know
wondering.
what? That's the way it goes sometimes.
Then I guess whoever killed that swarm?
Yeah, because that swarm is technically now the chief.
Me.
And then it's possible we killed the swarm. It's
Would
all
we
right.
have
If
to
any of these
negotiate?
pups step out of line, I'm going to let them know that
They'll
we
get
are
them
in
back
charge.
into place.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to see that happen. Captain, how good's your howl?
6.
On like a scale of 1 to 10, it's a 6, or like
Scale 1 to 100?
Just 6.
It's on the normal howl scale. Pearson's Hal scale. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh.
shit. Okay, didn't know we were working off the Pearson's house scale.
Yeah.
That's my bad. I should have been.
I have notes on that one. Hold on. It's at the front of the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the first things we talked about.
Yeah.
It's out of 5, so 6 out of 5.
Exactly.
That's really good.
Now it's not like one of those like 9 pieces of 8 kind of thing, right?
No. It's definitely. It's more like 6 pieces of 5. 6 howls at the moon. Kind of like barking at the moon, but higher pitched.
All
And
right.
longer.
And longer, because it's a howl. I get it. All right.
And
I'm
a
on
little bit
board.
more warbly.
Yeah.
It comes from the chest.
It's
Not-
borderline yodel. That's the key to a good howl.
It kind of sounds like a didgeridoo sometimes.
Yeah. Oh shit! I
That's
see
like-
you howl as well.
Yeah,
Isn't that like a 5?
I'd
was
say it's
5.
probably right around. That's like a 5.
That's
I'm practicing
4.75 to a 5. Yeah,
Yeah.
depending on the size of the moon.
Mm-hmm. The size of the pack.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not really about the size of the pack.
The motion of the tides.
It's about the
It's-
the
it's
bark
about-
of the howl.
It's about the ripple of the fur.
It's about those few minutes you spent on top of Mount Everest.
Just had to go.
And back to me.
I'm
mean,
assuming
hey-
this whole conversation is happening as you guys are walking back to the truck. Are you guys? Where are you guys wanting to go from here? Are you guys wanting to head
Mittens.
straight to Mitts?
Let's just go
Kitten
home.
mittens.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey,
Mitts it
kitten
is.
mittens.
Okay, so we can go to Mitts, but we really do not have any clue how this storm is going to play out.
So we either beat it or we wait it out. But since nobody
Well-
knows anything about storms,
I think
You ju-
maybe we should head back to the safe house and ride it out there.
I think a storm is a storm. Is a storm.
storm.
I mean, what's the worry? Let's just
On
go.
On a
full-blown
planet
blizzard.
that's already negative 50 during the day, like that seems like a good idea, right? Let's just get out there in the middle of a blizzard, get lost, get frozen.
Yeah, I mean, I know we've already been here for like 2 weeks, but maybe let's not waste any more time.
Also, I'm out of life bubble, so we sleep. I mean, I can cast 1, so I can save 4 of us.
Yeah, we're going back to the safe house. We don't have any life bubble, and there's a storm coming. And you
How
know
much
what?
time of life bubble do we have?
If we're down,
I have 1 spell cache life bubble left, which is
Are you
only
we have
otherwise
we have a 3-day drive ahead of us.
Do we even have enough power to get there?
That's a good question.
So here's the play. As far as having enough power to get there, it takes about one of those portable chargers to get us back up to about 75% charge on the truck. So I figure we go back to the safe house, rest up, charge up batteries, do whatever we need to do, make sure that both of our portable chargers are good to go. Then we hop in the truck and we run this thing to empty until like we have to more or less, this truck needs to die before we put more fuel in this thing, and then we'll charge it up, boop, and keep on going, and we'll get as far as we can. Because I mean, how do we charge the portable chargers? Are they like solar? Are they like?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I mean, we run it heavy, run it hard, and while it's charging up, we put the other one in the back. Let it charge up, do its thing, and we can just cycle them that way.
until the storm gets here, we don't have any sunlight.
You guys
So
currently
beat
don't
the
have.
storm.
You guys currently don't have any sunlight.
Right.
Oh, boners. All right. Well, there goes that plan.
Except for my attitude,
It's true.
I am a ray of sunshine.
You know what, Captain? You really are, and I appreciate
Thanks.
that. I appreciate you being a ray of sunshine.
I charge the batteries.
On our cloudy day.
You brighten up my life, Captain. That's for sure.
That's what I like to hear. All right, let's get back to the safe house.
Woo.
Speaking of sunshine, if we're going to be headed back that way, should we go check on Sunny, see what happened over there?
I kind of forgot the bad shit happened over there. Yeah.
Can we
I don't-
reach her on comms?
You know,
Don't think I
haven't
have tried
tried.
comms.
Can we reach her within 18 hours of now?
No.
I'll send a phone call to Sunny.
No response.
Doo-doo-doo. This
Straight
number you are
voicemail.
trying to reach is not available or has been disconnected.
I think she's ghosting us.
Please leave a message for "Shut up, I'm drunk."
Sunny, we're going to Eric. Or wherever we're going.
Mitts. Kitten minutes.
Mitts. If you survive the ghost mask, go there.
If you are the ghost mask, don't go there.
Fuck that. If you are the ghost mask, I want to meet you. I kicked the shit out of mine, so like, yeah. Long voicemail. Woo!
It's ended. You guys begin to head back to the safe house. It's a very short 15-minute drive. At this point, the vehicle has roughly about a half of a battery left on it. You guys get back. You guys open the door, and you guys see that the inside of this safe house has been thrown around. Turned upside down, trashed.
Well, that's not nice.
I'll look around to see if there are any motherfuckers.
Roll perception.
Same thing, but with
Will
detect magic.
also-
Okay.
Yep. I'm looking around motherfuckerly.
17.
Ferrix is trying to figure out what a motherfucker would look like.
22 on perception, and with that much perception, I know what a motherfucker looks like.
Yeah, you know when you see it.
You guys all look around. You guys do not see anything, any motherfuckers around the area.
None.
Zora, you look with magic.
Magic. 26.
26. You notice the chest is magical. That is in the corner. It's been turned upside down. But yet there is still nothing out, like coming from the chest. And on the far wall, you see the word collected.
Not for nothing. Yeah, not for nothing. I think Sonny might have been actually fallen victim to the mask.
Zorat's the only one that sees the word collected. by the
Oh
way.
shit! Never mind. Redact that statement.
Rix.
Hmm.
You said you saw the word harvested earlier, correct?
Something like that.
Take a look with your magic eyes.
Look with your
Yes,
special eyes.
Special eyes.
What do your elf eyes see?
My
Those
brand.
eyes.
Get magic
I will-
eyes with clear eyes.
Is there a pixie in her eye? Get magic eyes. And clear it up.
I'm Ben Stein, and I have magic eyes.
Yeah, I'll cast Detect Magic.
You see the word collected.
Well, it's definitely similar. Is it written in ash, I'm assuming?
It's not. No, I mean you can definitely tell there's some sort of particle effect to it, but it's not written in actual ash.
Someone spray painted it here with magic.
It's kind of like an almond flower.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
Hold up,
know
kid.
what was harvested or collected from? this
Well, I'm
place?
guessing, based on my research, probably stole maybe half of it. Maybe the drunk half, hopefully. It's just stumbling around somewhere.
I'll inform the group.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
grab that box.
Yeah.
got-
Denver, everyone, something was collected from here, at least according to the magic writing on the wall.
Deaths.
Maybe. Or souls, or something from Zool. I'm not sure.
I mean, it's very similar to what I saw when we had our encounter before. So we can assume that something similar happened here, but looks of it probably didn't go as well.
Now, it could be way out left field, probably not a chance, but I have to try it. Do you think Absalom Station mafiosos could find us out here? And would they have collected the about $2 million that I owe them?
Let's say chances are about a 6.
If it's on the Pearson House scale, that's a real good chance. If it's on a scale of 100, we're fucked. Which one is it?
I think it's a scale to $1 million. It's like a
That's
6
even worse than
to
I
$1
thought.
million.
All right, cool. All right.
But the payout might be really good.
If I'm right, then each one of y'all owe me $2 million. That's the way that works, I think.
I think it's 6 million.
Yeah. So earlier, Domino had said, "Hey, let's not waste any more time because we've been here about 2 weeks, and I would love to get off of this frozen rock as much as anybody else. But I do think we need to figure out what the hell happened to Sunny at the same time as trying to unite the packs."
Be good for my research.
Yeah, we'll check it out for sure.
We beat up that little like devilly imp thing that came to try to collect me, but I don't know if Sunny had the strength of the. I know that she's capable of taking care of herself, but I mean, last we saw, she was all stabbed up and in a rough way.
Yeah.
Well, here's a theory. Okay, so we had to fight a small statured creature, right? Similar to Sunny's size, maybe? What if they had to fight a Denver-sized creature?
If it was anywhere near as good looking as me, I think that fight went south in a big way.
Definitely looks like someone jumped all over the place in here. So
it sounds like something I would do.
Those scorch marks everywhere.
Also, if they were on fire for anywhere near as long as I just was, probably.
Is there any signs of bodies or anything?
No, I mean, and just to make sure, you guys went back to the one that you guys were staying at prior, correct? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
So they came here.
there does not seem to be any sort of bodies or anything like that. You do get over to the magic chest. It is just a chest, nonetheless, like it was before.
Like a bottomless chest?
You can go ahead and try.
Well, it's magic of some kind, so taking it with me either way.
Okay.
I reach my hand into it and think, Sonny, grab my hand.
You find a twig.
No.
It's a crab.
A raisin? No.
You guys go ahead.
Domino's got crabs.
Yikes. You guys go ahead and look over the chest. I mean, it looks exactly how it was, besides upside down. All the beds and stuff that the Zool had set up for them were tossed over. The living room space area is all tossed everywhere. One thing that you guys did notice, after looking around, the one place where they went to go worship in the exact same spot when they went to go pray, that spot is heavily torn. So like the carpet that they had that was sort of set there for them to kneel on was heavily torn up. The statue they had was broken.
Here's what I will do. I'll run outside, roll perception
Okay.
to see if there are any Sunny tracks or tracks that aren't necessarily Swarm or Vlaka. any tracks that stand out, and that is 22 on perception.
22. Yeah, you do see a couple of tracks that do not look like Flocka or look like Swarm. As you see a bunch of tracks leading from the truck into the base.
Do they stand out besides ours?
No.
Also.
No, it does not look like there has been any foot traffic into inside of the area, or leaving it for that matter.
If she's not here, she must have been collected. It's a shame.
Those of you that were looking out in the room, you guys did see that the original shelter you guys were staying, where Sunny and Azul were staying, is still flashing red. But other than that, you guys don't see any sort of indication of life here at the shelter you guys were staying at.
Okay, I mean, lock the door. Maybe we should take watches just to make sure.
We resting here?
Yeah, that was the plan.
We have to charge up the truck. We don't have enough to make it all the way there.
Yeah, get your batteries charged up because who knows what we're going to run into. We just need to make sure we have enough juice in this thing for the truck if need be. Well, I guess we all charge off of one and we keep the other one ready to go to put more power in the truck. So, yep.
Okay. You guys rest. As you guys take watches, the evening is uneventful. You guys do hear what sounds like loud booms, a little bit louder than thunder, crashing outside. It begins more and more often. It almost sounds like you guys are getting absolutely just bombarded with whatever is happening outside. You guys do notice that the map on the wall changes from the white that it is to a dark brown, with still the red dot over the hideout where Sunny and the Zul were hiding. You guys hear a couple more as the thunder begins to stop. You guys feel the round around you, as you guys are currently inside of a hill, begin to shake. Not violently enough to shake anything off the walls, but enough to be noticed.
Do you think we're late to the party?
Raining bombs.
We need to get moving.
I mean, should we go outside right now?
I'll go to the door and peek out.
Thrawn, when you peek out the door, you would believe that you are on a completely different planet. There is no snow on the ground at all. You get a gust of heat that pushes into the bunker, as you just have a bunch of... It's not even muddy. It just looks like cracked earth that just sort of looks around. As far as you can see, it's just dark brown with cracks going through it. Almost looks like you're in the middle of a desert.
Look.
What is it, Captain?
The planet's not the planet anymore. It's not. There's not even snow.
What do you mean? Wait.
It's just changed. It's completely different.
We're too late.
How hot is it now?
I also thought it took a lot longer to terraform.
Did the storm change the whole planet? Is that even a thing? Wait.
Check radiation levels.
Radiation's normal.
Okay, no nukes.
Thrawn, you do look outside. There are a very few clouds in the sky now. It is a
What's
sunny
the
day.
temperature? Do I know?
65.
Is it summer?
Guess so.
That
Either
means-
way, it's time to go.
Do you think the vlogger are just gonna be shedding everywhere now? I'm gonna have allergy problems, aren't I?
Probably. But look at it
Well-
this way, buddy. There's no trees out there, so you're not gonna have.
At least I don't have to deal with pollen this time.
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh. Remember Falana 15? Ugh. That was terrible.
I try not to, dude. You sneezed all over my favorite shirt. It was really gross.
Yeah. I tried to get you a new one, but they don't make it anymore.
Yeah, no, it was my dad's heir. He gave it to me. He got it at the con. You know what? I can't do this with you right
Are we in the middle of a firefight?
now. We're in the middle of this thing terraforming for some reason.
Well,
Everyone who goes outside can now see that the hill / mountain that you were inside of, you notice, has a cloud coming from the top.
is
Just
this
a,
a volcano? Ferrix?
Lives? No, what? Life
Physical
science?
science?
Physical science, yeah.
I guess it would be.
I'll roll with you.
I'll roll survival to check
I got
weather.
22.
I also got a 22.
both of you guys, yes. At least you're not sure if it's dormant or not, or if the shaking woke it up. But it is absolutely a volcano of some sort.
Yeah, we should leave.
Well, I mean,
Let's get going. The
What is
sun's
the
out.
positive?
Charge
What
the
is-
batteries. Let's go.
Explain to me why living underneath a volcano is positive.
It's warm.
I mean, there's been civilizations that have done it all over the place. But
You're right.
I
Okay.
mean, just think of the scientific implications. This entire planet was snow before. Now it's all deserty, just because of a volcano.
No, that is not why this. No, that thing. You know, it doesn't matter. You know what? It doesn't matter. We should leave.
What's your why? What are you thinking? You think it was the storm that activated everything?
I think
No.
the storm was part of the terraforming process with other things, well, not just the storm. But yeah, terraforming. I thought it was going to take a lot longer than this, but
You think it swarm terraforms like this?
I don't know how they terraform. I just know that when the swarms show up, the planet's not the same anymore.
I am
Sure,
gonna
we're not
get
just on a
allergies.
volcano and it just melted all the snow.
Can I
Oh
see
yeah, and
snow
it's about
like
to erupt. or
anywhere on the
something.
horizon?
Absolutely no snow at all.
Look through the scope. As far as the slightest little bit.
All cracked earth.
All right, absolutely. No, that's too far out for this thing. Like that far out, this thing's got to put off enough heat that it'll broil you in your scales like a fucking lobster.
I don't get it.
I don't think he knows what a lobster is.
They're delicious. We should all get them.
A few more moments go by, and from the last remaining clouds, you guys do see a couple of lightning strikes that come out of the cloud, and you can see off in the distance it crashes downwards, making contact with the planet. But the lightning bolt is like mostly a purplish outline that has in the middle of the lightning strike is a bright yellow. As soon as that thunder strike hits the ground, you guys hear another. It hit once, but it almost sounds like it's like it's bouncing off and landing in multiple places on the planet. And the clouds in that area begin to disperse.
Right.
They found a way to transport det cord through lightning. That's pretty bullshit.
I mean, hey, if it works.
Not for us.
Fair. All right. Touche.
I mean, if it's technology, maybe we can figure out how to use it. Maybe we
Better
can
yet,
find what
maybe it
makes
just killed the whole swarm.
I mean,
Sit.
I'd be down just to
Swap in.
observe it.
I don't think we're that lucky.
As you
No.
guys, are you guys heading to the truck to begin to head the mitts, or are you guys still wanting to
Oh, I'm packing
do
up.
anything?
I-
as
I-
well?
I'm
stay here.
We
literally
going- I mean,
already in there. Thought
we're
that was
still-
the plan, just waiting
Yeah.
for everybody.
We still on mission, so.
'Kay.
Admits.
As you guys go ahead and finish packing up the remaining of your stuff,
Before we leave,
Mhm.
Zerat would like to take a dump on the table.
Okay, Scanlan.
as you go ahead and take care of business, you guys begin to head off. As you guys head towards mitts, you guys do see the cracks in the ground. All the holes that were surrounding in the area, the Black Acre, seem to have drained. At least from the level from being able to see them just driving by. They're no longer getting close to overflowing with the Black Acre, but the holes are now connecting to where things were burrowed. As you guys continue on forward, going towards mitts, it stays roughly about 65, 70, pretty much the entire day. When it gets to night cycle, it gets closer to 80 or 90. It looks like it still is considerably warmer at night than it is throughout the day. But the clouds seem to break. And as you guys continue your driving, I'm going to be assuming that you guys are taking one battery, charging it, swapping out, and going as you guys need to go ahead and continually travel through these 3 days. Towards the end of the second day, you guys do see some of the Black Ichor begin to come to surface. And it, in some parts, begins to float up a little bit, maybe getting a couple of inches off the ground, and then dropping back into the cracks or moving a little bit and landing on the ground itself. And the cracks that the Earth or this planet has are not big enough to like worry about like your tires sinking into or anything like that. They are very thin, almost looks like fault lines that sort of just connect throughout, thanks to all these all these burrows that have been put all over the planet. You guys continue on, going into the third day. As you get closer to the third day, a lot of the cracks have been covered up by this Black Ichor, sort of connecting the planet again. You guys begin to see like the visible black lines, but it seems to have evened out the ground. A lot of it, sometimes they're a little uneven and creating a little bit of a small hiccup. But other than that, it seems like the Ichor itself sort of melded over the fault lines that were created due to the expansion of the plates. You guys get into the third evening, and in the distance on the horizon, you guys see it almost looks like Mulmer in size. But you guys see a rather large city before you. A lot of the buildings have been destroyed, similar how they were in Mulmer. You guys see a lot of debris, even from this far out. You guys can see there is just a lot of debris sort of around. You see buildings that are half, like, hanging on crooked and smashed into other buildings. The place has seen heavy devastation, but not as bad as looking as Olaf or Zoltal or Eric even, where their town was completely destroyed. But more so just heavily damaged like Mulmer was. As you guys get closer and closer and closer, you guys do see that most of the fault lines have now been filled with this black ichor that have been solidified. You guys, is there anything you guys would like to do before arriving in Mitz?
Making sure my shit's charged and cleaned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clean, stocked, loaded, cocked, ready to rock.
I would like to look at this black acre.
Okay. You want to go ahead, get out of the truck for a little bit, look at the black ichor. As you get down, how do you want to look at it?
Well, I've got a couple of these jars.
Okay.
Specimen jars and stuff.
Okay. You want to go ahead and just fill a couple of those up?
As best as I can. If I have to, I'll use psychokinetic hand to do it, just
Sure.
so I don't have to touch it. You know.
You can go ahead and fill up a couple without any sort of issue. It does take the psychokinetic hand to go ahead and grab it. And by the texture of it, it almost looks like it like you sort of grab it and you sort of pull, and it's almost like a goo in a warm rubber as it like pulls, it gets real thin and just snaps, and then it connects. You drop it inside of the specimen container. One thing you do notice is that it begins, even though you put like just a small amount in, it expands and covers the top or the bottom whole portion of the specimen container. It almost expands out and then begins to rise to fill the area.
Put a lid on. Like, clamp it down.
Mhm.
Put it in my bag. Maybe no, I'll put it in the magic box.
You go ahead and put it inside of the magic box. So you can fill as many of those up. Just make note of how many you fill up.
Let's take 2.
Okay, you take 2. They both react the same way. They go ahead, get dropped in, expand out, and then up until you shut it, and then it fills the whole space. You guys go ahead and get back into the vehicle. Is there anything anyone else would like to do before arriving inside of Mitz?
I would have liked to have spent this last day meditating, and specifically, I'm gonna just try to focus on Domino, see if I can just gleam into something about them or focus on them on this time and try to explore their future.
Okay.
That's a successful mysticism check. So Domino, you've got you can re-roll a d20 during the day once.
Nice.
Go ahead and make a note of that somewhere, Domino. That for today, you have a re-roll.
Advantage D20.
Yes.
And I'll use this day to get some of the bug guts out of the crevices of my armor.
Okay.
Maintain
it.
equipment.
As you guys go ahead and get closer, you can see that what turns to like cracked earth, you begin to see actually similar to Mulmer has actual roads. set up. You guys can see there's cars and stuff that are broken down or even broken into, depending if someone's trying to, like, a lot of the vehicles you could tell were impacted by the EMP that went off. A lot of people probably broke in because they couldn't gain access into the vehicle, or they were trying to look for stuff through looting. A lot of the first floor of buildings are either boarded up or broken into. You do see there are what now looks like just soggy corpses that are sort of just lying the streets, as there's probably corpses that were piled up underneath snow or that had to go through the snowstorm as this planet transformed overnight, literally, into this new planet, more or less. You guys continue into town. Ferrix, something you pick up on. There's antennas everywhere, even more so than in Mulmer. Mulmer was the largest trade city. They had all sorts of different things and like very high technological advances that were similar to Absalom Station. This place is even more so. You can definitely tell there's multiple radar dishes that are on different buildings or like that are part of debris. This city, and from when you were looking at the infosphere when you guys first went into this atmosphere as well as into this area, this galaxy, you guys did notice that MITS had one of the most advances in technology when it came to updating the infosphere. They had multiple different layers of infosphere. Obviously, all of that has been taken down or unused currently, but you guys know that there at least is a lot of excess parts if you need stuff to try to attempt to build or whatever the case may be. Something you picked up as a technomancer. But you do notice as well as you're looking through at a lot of these taller buildings that have the different towering of electric pieces. You do notice there are multiple Vlaka that are sort of over the like overlooking you guys drive in, as you guys are the only currently working vehicle driving through this town. A couple here, a couple there on different rooftops, sort of looking over as you guys drive through, and you guys begin to hear howls. Howl? Howl? It's just they're loud. They echo through the open streets, but they're very short, very bassy.
Only like a 2 on the...
Yeah, exactly.
house.
Solid 2. But with each howl, as you guys continue to drive, they sort of are marking where you guys are going. You guys turn a couple of different streets, and the howls begin to continue onwards as you guys are taking different turns trying to head to the middle of town. And as you guys sort of continue driving by, you guys see a couple of buildings that are next to each other on a corner, at an intersection, and all 4 buildings on each corner are relatively untouched. They may have a couple of broken windows towards the top, but otherwise, like, the building and structure itself is hasn't been really messed with. One thing that really sticks out to those who are really looking around, being perceptive, is that the first floor, all the windows on all the buildings and all the doors have a metal grate that come down. And on the sign, on one of the front, it just says, where does it go? Windhide Pact. Underneath of it, it says Nash. Nash.
Is there a random citizen walking a boot?
There is not. You guys, as you guys sort of like slow down and look at these 4 buildings, taking in the scenery as well as the large sign out front, you do see that there is about 6 Vlaka on each of the top of them. Each of them have a rifle, just looking down at the street. And then you begin to hear all of them howl at the same time as a individual walking out, about 7 feet tall, in a dark fur coat. Left leg and left arm are animatronic. Sort of walking towards you guys. It is a Vlaka.
We're gonna start gearing up, like we're getting ready for trial by combat.
Yeah, this is the place to do that. Yes.
Just driving along. Koosh.
Zara, what was this pack's deal again?
They're exceptionally nice.
Yeah, these were the hunters and gatherers.
No hunters, just gatherers.
Yeah, just the gatherers.
Get out of the truck and be like, greetings.
This will be the easiest pack to defeat by trial by combat.
They are secluded? I can't read my handwriting. I think they're like secluded.
Yes,
They're
this
sexy.
this pack was the quote unquote secluded gatherers between the packs.
Seems like they did pretty good at gathering.
Yeah.
To a drift, I'll jump from the truck bed and land with a nice.
All right, here we go.
Here we
I'm
go.
gonna jam that thing sideways. And
Go
pull the
ahead and
brake.
roll a piloting check.
Athletics to jump.
Yep. Roll it.
We doing this?
Yeah.
We're doing it.
Roll
You
roll,
told me
roll
to.
your piloting.
I told you to.
It has
Yeah,
been
you did.
said, and someone has said roll for it, so you're
Our
screwed
plan
now.
is trial by combat.
I
Let's
got
go.
a 31.
31. You could swipe to the left and hit that
On
e-brake
trial.
as it drifts in. What'd you roll for your athletics?
19.
19. You go ahead and jump, land, and sort of just stand as you rise up. How tall is Domino?
7'2".
So you're a little taller than this individual.
There would have been a cursory hold out before I did it to make sure nobody falls out of the bed of the truck.
Right, absolutely. You guys go ahead, swipe around. You see the Vlaka sort of just throw his hand up as you guys see the rifles begin to like go to the side and no longer be trained on you.
Poke my head out the window. Greetings. I am Thrawn Venser, and this is DK. We are the Drift Kings.
The Drift Kings.
Mhm.
Well,
Hi there, Drift King.
I'm
Lift my right shield out of the snow.
It's impressive because there is no snow to lift it out of.
Out of the snow.
He's saving some.
The drift was so cold it made snow.
Exactly.
Ayo.
You guys not from here, I assume?
Definitely not.
Hmm.
Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Nash.
Hello, Nash. Are you the leader of this pack?
I am?
Outstanding. So we have every other pact on this planet ready to cooperate to fight off the incursion of Swarm that plague all of us. We're hoping you will also join Coalition.
You see him look down at his robotic hand. You have any good engineers?
I personally have the best engineer.
Hell yes.
Follow me inside.
Just me? Is
I look at Otto like, I don't know what I just got you into, but I got you into something.
like all of us, or like all of us?
I'll wave to everybody. Let's all go in. Yeah.
He looks you over. Just your engineer.
Here's the problem. Like I said,
wait,
it's
is that
my
me too?
engineer.
So you own them.
Sure. In some way. So they don't go anywhere without me. And in fact, I've got 2 engineers. So can all 3 of us show up?
The whole crew?
I mean, I'm also an engineer. Hey there, hi there.
We're just a team, really, when it comes down to it.
I'm Spartacus.
I'm an
No,
engineer
I'm
too.
Spartacus.
Nash,
Hey,
let me
you.
level with you. We're all coming.
We're all Otto.
I can only dismantle.
That's part of engineering. We need that.
I can rebuild in a different kind of way. It's kind of abstract.
He looks over, look up to the rooftops. Follow me.
Great. Let's go,
Alright.
everybody.
As you guys step in, you guys instantly hear the doors lock behind, and then the metal grates begin to descend on the windows and closing the doors and locking them in.
Oh shit! All right. At least
I'm
by
glad we all
Minnesota's
came.
like-
As you guys walk in, you guys do notice that every bit of this place has been chromed out or has exposed wires or something. It looked like at one point it was absolutely a beautiful place has a different ceramics and very well put together, but it looks like they had to tear this place apart little by little. But the one thing you guys do all notice is that there's power inside.
Well.
Welcome.
What needs fixed?
We have 2 different generators that we need put back together.
Is this the institute?
For the gifted, yes. As you begin to see, he sort of waves his arm up, and you do see a piece of metal begin to lift up and float, showing a generator that's been put into the wall. If we can have these 2 generators up and going, this will be able to provide power to the entire city once we are ready to kick off this fiesta of fighting the swarm.
I'll just look at the captain and just gonna be like,
Hey, have you tried just turning them off and on?
This is a half now, half later thing. Should we negotiate
Half
an
of what?
agreement first? We need to
Half of what?
ensure their
Domino?
cooperation.
They just said they were going to cooperate.
Yeah.
You're on board, right, Nash?
As long as we can get these generators up and running for my people, that's fine.
Boom.
Otto?
Generators. You join up. We get everybody here. There's power. We all make a cool plan. We kill the swarm. We're home by dinner.
let's do some rolls.
You look over, and as you're looking into it, something catches your eye, Otto. As you begin to move pieces out, you notice there's a drift core hovering in the middle of this generator.
Is it working?
It is. You see that there's actively power going. Like it looks like there's conduction, like a electric current coming from the top and the bottom, as there's 2 metal plates that it's sort of tethered to with electricity.
Oh, I can make a spaceship out of that. Okay, I'll just, I'll make a little mental note and then continue to work on it.
Okay, go ahead and roll a engineering check for me.
I would
what
like
else?
to assist.
Okay.
Yes. What else do I need to roll to make
I rolled a 20.
You get a plus
There we
2.
go. I want to add like a remote shut off that they don't know about. Just go ahead and program that to my arm pad.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Sure.
Where is +2? Oh, with your +2, it's 31.
Nice.
You spend some time. Go ahead and taking a look over the generator. You have not seen any sort of technology that's advanced as using a drift core to power electricity with. And again, it's not like the drift core that would be inside of a spaceship that large, but more of a smaller crystal that's being just sort of held together between two plates with arc energy. You go ahead and insert the shutoff. Get it going. And you guys hear on the outside. As you guys can look out, or I guess you guys look and you see Nash sort of ears perk up. Looks like you do have yourself a hell of an engineer.
Yeah, that's pretty true. So why was there snow yesterday and then there's no snow today? That's my question to you.
Long story short, that process usually takes longer.
But we're used to it.
Usually this is what it looks like about 4 or 5 months in a process. Overnight is something new. And I'm assuming that has something to do with the swarm. But I don't know. Usually, like I said, this is very normal for the winter months to look like this.
They're doing some fuckery. All right.
I'm assuming it has something to do with the burrowing that they've done. I don't know how close they got something with the core, messed up with the balance of how the planet works from the inside out. I don't know how they function. I know that they devour people and they gain resistances based off what I've seen. I don't know what kind of help the other packs are able to give, but we have 20 people who are good and able to fight.
I think we're gonna have to science the shit out of this situation.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know that going up against the swarm just with raw forces is going to be best way. Many people have tried and failed that approach. I think we need a more tactical approach. And I think we need to get the leaders of all the packs in the same room to talk about the resources we have.
It's good.
As far as defensible areas, this place seems to be best since it, has electricity.
Also true.
We invite the other packs here.
It's been many years since we've spoken to the other packs, but we invite them here. We can have the council here.
I assume that you can send word with some machines here, maybe?
If everyone else has power, yes, that's able to be happening.
All right. Guess we'll just do it because we have to do it all. So
I mean,
We'll be back.
I mean, I could send someone to do it, but it will be
Great.
the same time it would be for you guys, I'd assume, if not slower. You guys rode in on a vehicle. We don't have any working vehicles.
I mean, we could give you the truck. I'd be happy to stay put for a few days.
If you guys trust me with that technology, I'd be more than happy to do so.
Sure, we could also fix vehicles here. Auto, maybe.
Quite possible.
I can do it.
All right. I'll send 2 people out in the truck.
Yeah, let's make sure. Denver, can you meet up with these drivers and get them all squared away with how we've been charging the vehicle? Make sure they can get there and back.
Oh, hell yeah. Sounds good.
Can you grab our stuff from the back too?
I only got 2 hands, so I'm going to need some help.
All right.
All right, cool. Got no problem.
Both of you guys are able to lift the very heavy lead box that's in the back of your truck. You guys are able to go ahead and lift that out, get that taken care of. Denver, you're able to go ahead and show them how to use the generators in an efficient way to go ahead and travel around.
So I know the box says you put the positive to the positive and the negative to the negative. If you swip it around, you get more charge out of it. Trust me. All right, I've been doing this across your damn planet a whole ass time, and it's been getting us everywhere we need to go. So just remember that. All right, it's a little wonky, but you gotta. That's the way.
One of them sort of walks forward. They have a pair of glasses on that walk forward. Why don't you? So you just didn't have it continually hooked up and then have it on the roof so it could charge the car at the same time that it was.
Now, see, that sounds like a better idea, but I'm going to act like it's a shitty idea because I didn't think about it. So, next question.
They continue to go ahead and begin to do it the way that you show them.
It don't make sense, but it works, all right? Like, sorry, bud.
Between Denver, Otto, and Ferrix, the 3 of you, this is the one pack that the description hasn't matched up to what was given to you guys.
They're secluded, but they're not gatherers. They're just real smart from what I can tell.
I mean, it's a large city, so if they were secluders, they'd be like the size of their pack would be tremendous. This city is like maybe a little bit smaller than Mulmer was, but it was listed off as a high technology, but mostly gathering in open fields for gathering. But it is nothing but city blocks completely around and heavily technology advanced. As you guys, or especially you, Denver, as you step outside, you begin to see the different beacons above you light up. As you begin to see the area surrounding you change slowly. As many of the skyscrapers almost look like they disappear for a moment and come back. But in the moment that they disappeared, you notice crops began to grow.
That's some next level technology wizardry bullshit.
You get the sense that to the rest of the planet that hasn't talked to them in many, many years, they have advanced quite beyond what the rest of the planet knows.
All right.
And
Well,
that is
y'all-
where we will go
Yeah.
ahead and wrap up for this evening. Guys, thank you so much for coming hanging out. I realized we went a little over, but I was trying to find a very good spot for us to wrap up. I again, thank you guys so much. It's been a fantastic session. Thank you to all my players for coming and hanging out and playing. I really do appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and go around the room just real quick. Just give a shout out, a little bit of what you do, what games you play, and then we will go ahead and do the rest of our sponsorships, fun stuff. So we'll go ahead and go with Stonefeld Analyzes.
What's up, everybody? Travis, aka Stonefeld, Analyzes. I play sometimes on Twitch. I play some League of Legends and some Apex Legends. So check me out.
Yeah. We do have another streamer that we will get to in just a moment, but JJ, go ahead and give us a shout of where and what you play.
I'm JRobin7X on Twitch. Tomorrow I'll be playing Gears of War 4 because I never played it, and why not?
Very, very good.
Yeah, I do FPSs mostly.
Sick. Ian.
Oh, hey, what up? My name is Ian. You can find me at Ian Flux. That's the sign on the back here. So twitch.tv/IanFlux. Come on by. I have gotten very significantly hooked into TFT with this last set that came around. So I'm grinding the hell out of that. Gold 3 and climbing. So come hang out. It's a good time. If I'm not feeling that, I'm probably playing Tarkov, or in a couple of weeks, I'll be back into the Destiny grind. So that is what it is. Twitch.tv/IanFlux. Come see me there. Also, you could check out some of the other podcasts that I'm a part of. If you want to see more podcasts, listen to more podcasts, head on over to geekelitemedia.com for all of your podcast needs. They are a friend of the channel. They help distribute us, and it's a good time. So go take a peek.
And we do have a new streamer to add to the list today. Liv, if you want to go ahead and shout out your stream real quick and what you play.
Thank you very much, Freedom11. But in my channel, I am Rock as Nannerstand. We like to go nanners. Every now and again, we play some League of Legends, but lately we've been on that Stardew Valley grind. We started the Jewel Farm, and this Saturday, we're skipping our Friday stream for Christmas at the Zoo. Saturday, we will be decorating gingerbread houses, making cookies, and then playing some Stardew. So come on by.
Awesome. Then, Donnie, I know your stream schedule is a little bit hit or miss, but if you want to go ahead and tell people what you're playing, so that way when you decide to stream sometime, you know where it's at.
It's mostly missed. Here's the situation. I'm a little bit busy, and the game I'm playing right now just doesn't feel like a fun streaming game, which is Pathfinder Kingmaker. But when I switch over to a single-player game, the next one is going to be Resident Evil Village. I think that'll be fun to stream.
I agree.
When that happens, I'm trying to get through Pathfinder. It's a fun game, I promise. It's just maybe not the best for streaming. I'll move on to Resident Evil.
Get the gang together for some Deep Rock.
Yes.
I'm down for it.
Game was stupid
day.
fun.
Except for sometimes.
Yeah.
That game was so good.
Ridiculously good. But yeah, over at Donnie Streams Games. And then, Donnie, if you want to go ahead and let the people know where we can find our podcast.
You can find We Run the Stars wherever you listen to podcasts, whether that be Google Podcast, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or iHeartRadio, wherever, everywhere. It's everywhere.
Heck.
Except for
there. Don't go there. Awesome. Last but not least, guys, we do have some partnerships I do want to thank. I do want to say CLX Gaming, computer company that I've been working with for a long time. This will also be uploaded to YouTube over at youtube.com/jbrews11. So make sure you guys go subscribe over to the channel. We hit our follower goal on Twitch for the year. We hit 550 follows, which is 100 from January to today. And then we're only 6 away, I believe, from maybe it's 7 away from our follower or subscriber goal over on YouTube. So if you guys haven't yet, make sure you guys go over to youtube.com/jbrews11 and give that a subscribe. It's absolutely free. Make sure to hit that bell notification so know when I post up new videos. Also, huge shout out to Paizo for supporting this channel. Make sure you guys go ahead and check out there. We have a fantastic partnership with them. They help us promote the channel, and get stuff taken care of for us for giveaways and stuff like that. So make sure you guys can go check them out. That will be it for me tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. Tomorrow we will be playing some game. I'm not sure which one yet, but we will be playing a game, so I'll be live here tomorrow. Maybe some Deep Rock by the sounds of it. Otherwise, guys, thank you guys so much.
Rock.
I really do appreciate it. We are going to go ahead and raid over to my buddy Nick, who is Hala Hala Dala Dala. Make sure you guys go ahead and let him know what's up, and we will see you guys next week with more We on the Stars. Have a good night, guys.
Goodbye.